One of the reasons a 401k can be such a good retirement savings vehicle is due to employer matching funds. However, a problem for 401ks can be their limited investment options. When a 401k is rolled into an IRA, the world of investment options open up. If you're 59 and a half, have recently lost or changed your job, you can possibly roll your 401k over into an actively managed IRA that can give you a wider range of investment options that fit you. Call us today. We can help.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, it is not raining here at Strafford, Missouri currently, as we are just a few minutes away from kickoff. The Ava Bears in Week 2 action to take on the Indians. And, folks, field conditions, all things considered, you almost wonder if it even rained here today. I think everyone was anticipating a lot of sloshy mud on the field, but coaches very pleased with how everything's looking here. So we got good field conditions, about 71 degrees, and it feels like football weather. You're listening to Cos Radio, best radio in the Ozarks, and you're also watching live on tdhmedia.net.
Accounting for, keeping track of. Good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319. In Ava, Missouri. Hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cos Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn.
The best selection of appliances and home furnishings. It's Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances. Great prices on top brands. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, whether it's your kitchen, laundry room, bedroom, living room, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, 683-3424. That's 683-3424, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance.
At Rick's Roofing, we have expanded our business. We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway, building houses or shop pads, backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling, free quotes. And, of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs, too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Now's the time to get a great deal on proven Kubota farming equipment. Tractors that are adaptable and versatile, hay tools that are backed by a 2-year warranty, and durable sidekick utility vehicles and SSV skid steers. The Kubota agriculture lineup is built right, built ready. Get Kubota hay tools for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months. Now through September 30th. Go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Head on over to Edgewood Harper Farm Equipment located in Mountain Grove, your local Kubota dealer.
Hi, folks. This is Jay Loveland at Jay Loveland Auto Sales, and I'd like to invite you all to our new setup in Mountain Grove. We have a great inventory of affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs, conveniently located right next to Walmart and Burger King. Find us also online at jlovelandautosales.com or 417-349-4444. And remember, at J. Loveland Auto Sales, we always do the right thing.
If you're looking for ways to save, we've got discounts every day.
For your Labor Day cookout for Town and Country, Missouri boneless beef ribeye steak, $9.98 per pound. Beef wing ground chuck, $3.48 per pound. We have New Crop Idaho russet potatoes, $2.98 a pound, and corn on the cob, 3 for $2. Town and Country, Missouri.
We've got discounts every day.
And good evening. Welcome back here to Strafford, Missouri, as we are getting ready for Week 2 action. And on the color commentary side of things, our game of musical chairs continues as we welcome in now the other doctor, Dr. Rocky Valentine here, and we are glad you're with us. And Cooper, still hope he's getting better and on the mend and should be back. I talked to him earlier. Feeling a lot better, but we had Dr. Hall last week, and we're so happy to have Dr. Valentine here tonight.
No, Biggs, I appreciate it. I wish nothing but the best to Cooper, but I won't say I'm not excited about the opportunity to get to join the Friday night booth. That's been a dream, an aspiration for a while to get the opportunity. So I sure appreciate it.
You guys are such great ambassadors for what we do at Cos Radio, and excited to have you too. Let's talk football. X's and O's here. Last week, the Coach Casey Merrifield era gets off on a start. We get the win, but at a cost there with the big injury of Hunter Adams and a few other nick-ups last week.
Yeah, no, just listening to that ball game and kind of following along this week, just seeing some of those things going on. It's pretty disheartening, but you talked about it. I heard you talk about it in the radio show earlier about, hey, this isn't going to define us, especially with the injury to Hunter Adams and other little nicks and bruises, but that's what Friday Night Football is all about. You get those things happen. Unfortunately, the big one to Hunter's tough, but the other stuff, that happens. That's normal, and you just got to fight through it.
Yeah, the season started, so that means really nobody's at 100% from here on out the rest of the season. So Ava wins over Buffalo 37-19 there. And Liberty and Strafford, what an odd game. 7-0 there at halftime with Strafford leading, and you're thinking, boy, here the Indians are going to knock off the Eagles, but a tale of two halves in that one.
Yeah, definitely. Liberty flipped the switch and, went from, as you mentioned, a 7-7 ball game, 14-7, and then all of a sudden we end up at 42-7, Mountain View's on top. So really not what we expected, and as you mentioned, not often do you see a Liberty Eagle team get held to no points and a half, and to have that happen, and then they got back on the script and kind of saw what they could do and put that 42 in that second half. So pretty interesting. We know it could be a high-powered offense that we're going to see.
And their defense, too, to be able to keep that Liberty passing attack at 0 in the first half. So they have playmakers there on both sides of the ball. We'll get into the Strafford lineup a little bit next. You're listening to Cos Radio as we're getting closer to kickoff here from Strafford and watching on tdhmedia.net.
Hello, football fans. Dan here at the Healthcare Enrollment Center in Ava. Proud of our community and young people, especially the athletes, the cheerleaders, the band, and everyone involved behind the scenes. We're happy to provide affordable coverage on the marketplace for individuals and families, and also Medicare for age 65 and older. Just give us a call at 683-1035. That's 683-1035. Go Bears!
It's Ava Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement and hardware supplies. Offering a huge selection of interior and exterior paints, plumbing, heating, and electrical supplies, power tools, lawn and garden products, and much, much more. Our staff has the experience and knowledge to answer any of your questions about our products or your home improvement needs at Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Centers, where we stop to shop.
With COVID-19 still here and flu season approaching, the Douglas County Health Department wants you to know we are offering the flu vaccine and also the COVID-19 vaccine for free by appointment while supplies last. Call us at 417-683-4174. That's 683-4174 to schedule an appointment. And remember, we have other services too, such as getting birth certificates, water sample kits, blood pressure and body mass index readings, WIC, and help with quitting tobacco. Douglas County Health Department, proud supporters of the Ava Bears.
Hey, Ava Bear fans, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. The market has been changing. It's very important that you have local experts who know the market trends and can help you guide you through the buying and selling process. Visit either our Show Me Real Estate locations in Ava or in Mansfield, and one of our team members would be happy to help you along your buying or selling journey. Like us on Facebook and stay up to date with our new properties seeing the market in your area. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Blake Miller at Stockman's Bank. Stockman's Bank proudly offers a full range of deposit and loan products to support both consumer and commercial needs. And whether you're at home or at the ballgame cheering on the Bears, you can check updates and activity on your checking or savings account with our Stockman's Bank mobile app. Take your balance information with you wherever you go. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Travis Smith is our state representative. And Travis Smith, old football coach himself, is very proud of the Ava Bears and all of the Ava athletes. Your state representative of the 155th, Travis Smith, saluting the Ava Bear football team, volleyball squad, all the kids at Ava High School. A salute from State Representative Travis Smith.
We'll see a lot of energy right there, Rocky Valentine, as Ava Bears come out and break the huddle, and a little Phil Collins here to take us closer to kickoff. Now, if that don't get you in the football mood, I don't know what does. But talking about last week, of course, the Hunter Adams injury, so we're going to talk about some players that we are watching on the Ava side. And quite frankly, it goes to two of the guys who are going to be taking a lot of those Hunter Adams touches. Of course, RV, we know in that flexbone offense, the fullback, very, very vital to it. And you'll see Wyatt Johnson and Tyson Tidwell, a senior and a junior, both take a bunch of those reps there in that flexbone spot. So look for both of those guys to get a lot of touches and try to get their confidence up and feeling good going into next week, which is conference week, huge, and we'll talk about that later, of course. Now, you and Dr. Hall, of course, you guys go into the scouting reports of the visiting team at football night in Cos Country. For the Strafford Indians, who are some playmakers we need to be aware of tonight.
Yeah, really some names that, we talked about it in the coaches show and then at football night in Cos Country. So Silas Borden, Jordan Edelson, Dakota Ames, those are some names. But the one that I'm kind of most intrigued to see tonight is A.K. Real. This is a senior guy. He's not played football in a while. But what we do know is he's a 6'5", all-state basketball player. He's got hops. He can play. He's a receiver for him. And, earlier today I was thinking the field conditions would really put a hamper on that. But, Biggs, it looks pretty good out there.
It really does. Walked it earlier. So you're saying this guy, all-state caliber basketball type. So would this be what Andrew Dalton would have looked like in an Ava football uniform?
AD 2.0, if we'd only had it. I think this is pretty ideal. It's very, very relatable to what we would have seen there and what we hoped and wished for a number of years, but didn't get.
Begged for it for 4 years, but no. And if you were at that Strafford basketball tournament last year, you know who that young man is. So interesting to see what he'll be doing at the wideout position. Other games we'll be taking tabs on tonight. Of course, Mountain Grove, that's the Week 3 opponent. They're playing El Dorado Springs tonight. Mountain View Liberty versus, is this Agape? Agape. Yeah, I'll say Agape, you say Agape. All right, that works for me. Kabul against Skyline, Houston versus Fayette. They're taking on Salem, Arkansas, which is where Billy Weber is now head coach. So they got quite the awkward reunion getting ready to go on tonight there for the Bobcats.
Lots of hugs, I'm sure.
Yes, and then Marionville and Willow Springs, another one we'll be taking some notes on and keeping up on score updates as well. You were in Marshfield last week to see those Lamar Tigers. Does Lamar look just like they always look?
Biggs, they've not lost a beat. Wow, it was something else. Top to bottom, they were good all over. The defensive secondary was strong. Man, a machine, honestly. I don't know that there's a team in Southwest Missouri I wouldn't say they couldn't compete with. That's just me with my eyes on it. They are solid.
The eye test it passed for the Lamar Tigers. We got Phil Collins in the air tonight. The drum solo just hit. Kickoff next, live from Strafford.
The stout team of Keller Williams Realty is proud to support local athletics and would love to help you find your forever home. For us, real estate is more than a business. It's personal. That's what drives us to provide an exceptional experience to anyone who walks through our doors. And we're here to guide you every step of the way. Whether you are looking to stay in Cos Country or beyond, Bob and Roxanne will always listen to what you want in a home. Give them a call at 417-883-4900.
Mill Country Title, cheering on the Ava Bears, and if you're buying or selling or refinancing, we're providing title insurance and closing needs for our friends and neighbors in the Ozarks. Our offices are located in Ava, Gainesville. You can give us a call at 683-1907 for Mill Country Title. Proud to cheer on the Ava Bears.
All right, it is time to kick off. It will be the Strafford Guardians. Oh, sorry, wrong sport. Indians to receive. As the Ava Bears get ready to kick off, that's Jeremiah Blakely who will be doing the kicking duties for them. As Coach Colton Skiles, I hope gets to stay up there the entire time and doesn't, you and Tyson don't fall in through us here. I'm a little bit nervous about the structure of this building, I'm not going to lie. Here we go. Fans are here and ready. We're ready. The teams are ready. Blakely to kick it off, and it goes high, deep, middle. Set to return at about the 5-yard line. Strafford trying to go through a wedge up the middle, a spin move, and this is Brayley Mullins who gets tackled right around the 30-yard line, and so that's where Strafford will have the ball. Ava had just a couple of hiccups on the kickoff coverage last week against Buffalo, but right there, good return by Strafford and a good tackle by the Bears, and so it will be 1st and 10 for the Indians, and you will see back there that quarterback, his name again, RV?
I believe that is Mr. Edelstein back there at number 7.
He's got 2 backs beside him in the backfield. Shotgun formation, man in motion. They fake the jet sweep, give it on the counter, a little hurdle, and a nice tackle. And Carter Mahan there, I believe, to make the stop. D-line did a good job holding the line, getting a little penetration. And the ball carried there by Caleb Wells. And it'll be a short game. And Coach Casey Merrifield talking about showing off the physicality and sending a message early in this game. And Mahan with a nice stick right there.
And honestly, in the backfield, they've got 2 guys that can throw. That's Edelstein and Morton and Ames, all 3 of these guys. So look to see maybe some trickeration at times.
Here's snap goes back to Edelstein. They're going to look for Real. Real's got to step on his man, dives, and makes a sensational catch in Ava territory at about the 45-yard line. Rylan Dixon on the coverage. And I think just a little stutter step move and then just a fly route down the sideline. You're seeing that athleticism right there from the big, did you say 6'5"? I would need a ladder to get up that tall.
25 yards on the pass to Rail there.
Edelstein will hand it off to Wells. Had a man there, but now Wells gets loose. He's into the secondary. Merritt then running over a man and inside the 25-yard line. And Strafford now with momentum after 2 big plays, and they're going in hurry-up, RV.
That is not fun if you're trying to keep track of the yardage, Big.
It is 1st and 10, 20-plus yard gain. Ball at the 24-yard line. Edelstein gets the snap, looking to pass. They're throwing the fly route. They're looking for Real again and jumps up. Ball angled towards the sideline. It's incomplete. And already here in the first 4 plays, Dr. Valentine, they're looking for that big wide receiver target.
Yes, you're right. And, you know, they're going to go to that well often. That was a fade pass right there and just a little high. But
as a former quarterback, I mean, that's just a simple 3-step drop and throw the ball high and give your guy a chance to catch it, right?
When you got a guy like that can go get the ball, that's tough.
Here we go, ball on the 24. It's going to be a counter play. And Carter Mahan, first guy there, then Tyson Tidwell. And also getting some pushback is Wyatt Johnson on the defensive stop. Mahan and the linebackers tonight, because of the way this Strafford Indians run their offense. Talked to defensive coordinator Coach Garrett Beard before. He's really wanting his linebackers to shoot up those B gaps tonight and get penetration, and Mahan did it there. Forces the third down and long. Edelstein and shotgun. They try to get the Bears to jump. They're going on 2 here, as the Indians have 3 receivers on the field. Wide receiver screen to Real. Rylan Dixon had him, locked him. Real in space, and Wyatt Johnson doing a great job, and Thomas Merritt as well. Nice recovery there in pursuit from those Bears in the secondary to keep Real short of a first down, and decision time here for Strafford.
Mickens did a great job of just standing him up there for just enough time to get somebody in to help. Could have been a big play there had he got loose.
Yeah, we don't have anybody on the scout team 6'5" at wide receiver, so Dixon, it's going to take a little adjusting here, getting used to that. Big house formation, play action pass. They roll out, they fly it deep, looking for Real, and the catch is made for a touchdown on 4th down. Real gets loose in the secondary, and this guy is a weapon, RV. My goodness, 4th down, Edelstein again. Steps back, throws it off his back foot, and just gives his receiver an opportunity to catch it. And right now, we don't have an answer for A.K. Real.
Exactly right, Big. He just got loose in the secondary there. Touchdown high up over the top. That's tough.
And now we have here on for the extra point It will be Cody Boise. Snap down, hold is there, kick is up, and the officials say good. Strafford strikes first here early on their first possession. They lead the Bears 7-0.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Garrett Chapman with Century Bank of the Ozarks. At Century Bank, we specialize in farm, business, consumer, and residential lending. Our experienced loan officers have a great reputation for providing fast and friendly service to the community. Century Bank is locally owned, and we are proud to have served the Ozarks for over 125 years. Let Century Bank of the Ozarks help you build a brighter future. Go Bears! Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey there, Ava Bear fans. This is Tim Reese, pastor at Ava General Baptist Church, and I am excited to not only cheer on our Ava Bears, but also to cheer you on in your journey with Jesus. If you're not worshiping with a community of believers, we would love to walk with you in your journey with God. We gather Sunday mornings at 8:30 and 10:45. You'll experience a welcoming community of believers and an encouraging message to help you live out God's purpose for your life. We'll see you soon.
All right, Dr. Valentine.
Oof, 70 yards there on that drive with the 23-yard touchdown on fourth to cap it. Edelston to Rail.
That's back-to-back weeks. The Bears give up an opposing drive for a touchdown on the opening possession. Here the kickoff goes. Goss got a little trickery. Reverse to Dixon, and he's got space going up the sideline, and the kicker, Boise, with a big hit that fires up the Strafford sideline at the Pep Club. But a great return for the Bears, and they will have it just outside the 50-yard line. And important here to respond right after you see that touchdown. What was that, 3 catches for A.K. Real there on the first possession?
Three for 4 with Edelstein there. Yeah, 3 catches, and all of them were tough plays there.
And look to get him the ball in a variety of ways, throwing fade patterns, throwing wide receiver screens. He's 6'5". You can't coach or teach being 6'5". So now Ava offense comes on. It'll be Wyatt Johnson at fullback here on the onset. Handoff goes to Johnson, and Johnson gets through the first line and then wrapped up, and it'll be a minimal game. What you going to give him, RV?
We're going to give him about 1 yard on the carry.
Outstanding. Second down and 9. Are we marching right to left on your radio dial? Cause Radio, best radio in the Ozarks. And also TDHmedia.net. And Stout under center here for the second down and 9 play. Checks the wristband, goes under center, and we got a penalty flag, and that's not good to see pre-snap here.
I don't know. Maybe a delay of game. It's kind of hard to see the clocks here, Big, but I don't know. Was that what we had there?
Don't have a good angle of the scoreboard. I'd like to know how Joe and Greg managed that when they were here a couple years ago, because it's, from our vantage point, not the easiest press box to be able to see the field or the scoreboard.
Not a great view. I was at that ball game 2 years ago.
Yes.
Fun one there. I believe that was the 2014 Ava Bear victory.
Yes.
And had an injury early there to keep player.
That was when Zach Mendel had his injury in the season. So referee, the flag was thrown. And
I believe they're going to wave it off.
Did we just take a mulligan there? Okay.
We all should get one.
I agree.
I'm going to ask for one on keeping stats.
We'll give you as many as you need. It'll be like hole 5 at the Ava Country Club. Take as many swings as you want.
I just hope I don't put any into the water on the right.
Hunter Hall bunched in, South under center. Man in motion is Goss. Going to pitch it to Goss here at the near side. Ball goes on the ground, gets it back, and tripped up just short of the 50. And so the ball takes a fortunate Ava bounce to go right back in the breadbasket, but then play kind of ruined.
Looked to me like a two-handed power dribble there. We got lucky on that ball. Let's take a look on the replay there. That was something else. It just happened to pop right back up into Grady's hand.
That very fortunate bounce. Goss had such a good game last week on limited touches. And see if he gets a few more tonight. 2 receivers split out. It's 3rd down and 9 from the 49. Man in motion is Dixon. Stout will give it to the fullback, and not a first down carry there. It's going to be well short, looking at like 4th and 7 maybe.
That was Johnson on the carry there.
Tidwell And I believe it is Andy Albritton coming into the game right now. Now, Andy Albritton, he will be a guy that you'll see playing defensive end some this evening. And Adams, he was acting as the punter. Now you got Tidwell back there, who's going to be doing the booting for the punt team. Tidwell takes a look, and the ball is partially blocked, and it does get a very fortunate bounce, and it'll be down to inside the 20-yard line. That's where Strafford will have it. 1st and 10 next. Ava trails here early first quarter, 7-0.
Heating and cooling problems. This summer is a bad time to have problems with your air unit. Call Greg Cantwell at ProServe's Heating and Cooling. Greg has over 40 years of experience and can handle all of your HVAC needs. Licensed and insured, free estimates, and serving the people of Cause Country. Give Greg a call at 417-989-9167. That's 417-989-9167 for Greg Cantwell of ProServe Heating and Cooling, your problem solver for all of your HVAC needs.
Jet sweep this time, and the Bears defense does a great job. Tyson Tidwell, Ashton Stout back there making the defensive play. Tidwell, the defensive player of the game last week. That's one thing we got to keep tabs on, Rocky. These guys, giving them offensive and defensive players of the week. And Tidwell doing a great job getting in the backfield there for a TFL, tackle for loss of 5 on the play, they say. And going to put the ball at about the 12-yard line. In the shotgun is Strafford. And snap goes to them. They fake the jet sweep. Quarterback takes it up the middle. Good play made by Carter Mahan. They've called his name multiple times here already, and he was really having a solid game defensively last week before he had the shin injury. And got a little extra tape on it, you see, and maybe a brace there on the left foot. And so it's 3rd down and long. Ava needs to get off the field right here, get the ball back, trailing 7-0 here in Strafford.
Surprised to see they went away from the pass there on the first 2 plays there this drive, given what the success they had earlier on first down pass. We'll see what happens here on 3rd.
I would be willing to wager they're throwing here. 3rd and 12. Edelstein back in the gun. He's got receivers everywhere. He's back to pass. They're looking deep once again, and the ball is caught in the air at the 42-yard line, and Thomas Merritt right there, step for step, with the receiver of Strafford, Bradley Mullins, and this is just a beautiful ball and a beautiful catch. There wasn't a big window there for the completion, but Mullins, do you call that high pointing the football? Just timed his jump perfectly.
Mullins is another basketball guy for them that came out and hasn't played in a while, so interesting to see there.
Here's a handoff to Wells. It's a counter play. Pulling guards everywhere. Lyman going up the left side. And the ball's on the ground. People diving for it. And the officials are going to say knee on the ground. As there was Tidwell and guys everywhere. Good to see Eric Harrow in the game. He will be playing some limited snaps tonight. Keegan Evans coming on now. Here defensively for Harrow. Ball's at the 45-yard line. And, everyone in Douglas County today thought there's no way Strafford will be able to throw the ball tonight. It's raining cats and dogs, but you couldn't tell here in Strafford, Missouri.
Sun shining to the west, and it's nice out. Weather field looks great.
Right around 70 degrees, and I walked it earlier, and it's really good shape. They're going for their man. It's Reel. Dixon there, and Reel makes the catch. Dixon carrying him down inside the 15-yard line, and Ryland Dixon getting frustrated right now. A.K. Reel, is that his 4th catch already?
4th catch there, and that one there for, I think, about 35 yards.
Now there is a flag back at the 40, and boy, the Strafford line starting to walk back, and this would be a huge break for the Bears, and it's holding on the offense. Holding occurs just about every play, but it's hardly flagged unless it's egregious, and thankfully that time the official's able to spot it because that erased another huge Strafford pass play.
45-yard pass play there, canceled and taken back. It'll be 3rd down. Replay of 2nd. That was a big play to have there, the holding.
Dixon is so fast, but right now, the size and the speed of Reel, it doesn't take much cushion for that man to be open. When you're 6'5" and have the wingspan he does, you can just throw jump balls, and that's what Strafford's doing.
The Dwayne Bowe era of the Chiefs there. You just get it up high and
highly underrated. You know, RV should have been throwing passes. We would have been better off than some of the guys that Bowe was trying to catch passes from in that era. That was some of the dark ages for sure of Chiefs football. So the penalty backs it way up. Strafford with it right around their own 30-yard line, 2nd down and 18. Indians lead 7-0. Play action pass. Tidwell on the rush, and quarterback goes down. And Tidwell got him to move up in the pocket just enough. And the footing there of Edelstein, maybe there is just a little moisture on the field because it seemed almost like a phantom sack there.
Tried to step up in the pocket there, and the pocket was collapsing quickly, and Tidwell had a sack lunch.
And Tyson and Albritton, those guys need to get off the ball quick and get pressure in a hurry. And right now, this D-line needs to answer the call here.
See what the 3rd down and 25 to go play is for Strafford.
Edelstein, it'll be a handoff there to Wells, and Wells throw back to Edelstein, and nobody there to get him. Hunter Hall trying to keep him from a 1st down. Huge collision right at midfield. The ball came out, but out of bounds, and Hunter Hall lays a stick on Edelstein, and Strafford is showing all sorts of play calling here early on. It goes from Wells to Dakota Ames, and then to Edelstein, and it's 4th and short, biggest play of the game thus far.
We knew there would be some trickeration, obviously, with two guys that have thrown the ball for them a lot. Here we go, 4th down.
Almost like a pistol formation here for Strafford, and watching to try to get Ava to jump off sides. Ava needs a huge stop here on 4th down. Ball at midfield, it's 4th and 3. Handoff goes in the backfield, and great play made. I think it was Luke Little wrapping him up. No, it's Carter Mahan again. 55-56, that can be hard to see sometimes. But Carter Mahan with the huge stick, turnover on downs, and that was exactly what we needed, Dr. Valentine.
That was something else. What a stick there. Coming through, just read that play perfectly and blitzed through two blockers. Ava will take over right, straight up on the 50.
I got a little water break. We'll take 1-2. We are in the 1st quarter. 3:43 left. Strafford leads 7-0.
Now. First Speed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. First Speed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do. All the products that you want at a price you can't afford. First Speed and Farm Supply, we're more than a hard store. Garden, clothing, pet supply, farm and household too. Fencing, automotive, hey, we deliver too. First Speed and Farm Supply, 1974. First Speed and Farm Supply, we're more than a hard store.
That's Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava.
Seeing Coach Merrifield there talking to that offensive line, going through those guys, Luke Little, Keegan Evans, Carter Mahan, Brant Snelson, and Matthew Lakey as well, trying to get those guys fired up. We know, RV, all the flash and pizzazz comes from the skill guys, but up front is where it begins. And what did Ava do that first drive?
First drive, 3 plays, 3 yards, nothing going on anything in the run game.
So here we go. Dixon will go in motion. Stout, just a straight quarterback keeper there, and Tidwell pushes the pile forward. And a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak has our biggest play of the first quarter.
Absolutely. 3 yards on that carry by Ashton. And, hey, that matches the last drive there for them. Brings them to the 47. 46 we're going to give them 4 yards.
Running right behind Evans, Mahan, and Brant Snelson right there. Pushing the pile forward. Ava looking over at Coach Merrifield, and everybody checks the wristbands. We were just shy of the wristband era, weren't we?
And baseball, too. It's happened everywhere.
Yeah. Here's Stout. Under center. Man in motion is Dixon. Going to give it to the fullback. And no, Stout kept it. But you see, you get 22 cleats. I guess it'd be 44 there, right? 2 feet each one. You got 22 guys on the field, everybody wearing cleats. And so while the field looked good at the start of the game at kickoff, I do think field conditions are going to worsen as this game goes along, RV.
Yeah.
Science, right?
Something like that. You need to talk to Dr. Hall about that.
It will be 3rd down and 7. Ava needs to move the chains here. Keep the offense on the field. Bring the 2 receivers in tight. Stout under center. Going to be a counter play. Grady Goff cuts it up the middle. Now bounces it outside. Has a lane. One man to beat, and he's wrestled down around the 25. And that's more like it. A little Ava Bear football. And I talked about this last week. The patient running style of Grady Goff, letting the blockers come up in front. You see Evans there and Snelson pulling, getting some good blocks, and Goss patiently waiting, reading off of him, and gets a big game. What you going to give him?
25 yards on that carry is what I got him tagged at. Excuse me, Biggs. That was 19 on the carry. 19. I apologize.
Mulligan. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 26. Man in motion. Going to hand it off to the fullback, and this will be Tidwell in the game. So you had Johnson taking the first series. Now Tyson Tidwell. And it is a positive gain. And again, our vantage point from this press box is not friendly at all. Gain of about 3, 4.
3 yards on that.
Ball at the 22-yard line. Stout brings the offense up to the line of scrimmage. Gets down low, goes under center. Man in motion. Going to veer play, handed off to Tidwell, gets hit hard from the outside backer, but does fall forward and gets close to an Ava Bear 1st down. And it is a 1st down. Move those chains, and a couple 1st downs here. You're coming off that big 4th down stop in the 1st quarter, and now the offense moving, and a couple 1st downs, now getting inside that red zone. Ball will be at the 14-yard line. Stout looking, surveying the defense. Dixon will go in motion, and going to be a veer play again to Tidwell, but Strafford defense right there to knock it down. And a minimal gain just shy of the 10-yard line.
Maybe got a yard on that carry there.
But forward progress, positive gains, starting to get some good vibes going here as we're under a minute now in this 1st quarter. Got about 32 seconds on the clock. And Ava with a 2nd down and 7, they call it. Could be the final play of the 1st quarter. Stout keeps it this time, tries to get around that edge and breaks loose. Stout with a house call. First touchdown of the night for the AVA Bears, and a much-needed score, and a great read and great effort from the quarterback, Ashton Stout. Look at him here, go around the edge, break the tackle, shed it. Great block from Hunter Hall right there. That will spring Stout to the sweet nectar of the end zone, as Mitch Holtis would say. And score coming there at the 13-second mark of the 1st quarter.
14-yard run there for Mr. Stout. He about got tied up right at the line of scrimmage and broke through a couple arm tackles and in for 6. With Blakely on to kick the extra point.
Blakely, very consistent on these extra points, and the kick is up and automatic. Blakely ties the game up. 13 seconds left in the 1st quarter. 7-7 our score.
It's game time in Cause Country. The cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the conductor is tuning up the band, and the players are going all out in the field. Home Pride Bank is a proud supporter of the Ava Bears. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, and on Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Give us a call at 417-683-3211 for all of your banking needs. Now let's show the opposing team that the blue and gold runs deep in Ava. And be loud as we cheer on the Bears. Home Pride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reed's Construction can take care of you. We're family owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reed's Construction, LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation. It's as solid as concrete.
Go Ava Bears!
Well, now the Bears getting some positive momentum going there. Great plays made. Goss with a good one. Stout finishing it off with a 14-yard touchdown run. Good blocking and good effort from Stout. Got that right at the line of scrimmage there.
Broke through arm tackles. That was a great run by Ashton there. Kind of stuff you like to see from your senior.
Absolutely. Blakely here will kick it deep once again. You see the footing starting to become a deal. And now Foot had a steam for Ames, weaving in and out of traffic, and Albritton will take him down right at the 30. And so here after an opening quarter, once again, team gets the opening kickoff, goes down for a touchdown, but now Ava's starting to settle in a little bit as we got a 7-7 game, and now we got a fever by the name of A.K. Real right now, and we need the prescription of some good pass defense on him.
You got to know where he's at, and he's out there split wide right now on the outside of the slot for Strafford. Got to know where he's at.
And they're going to throw here to the big tight end, catches it on a quick slant, and he's tackled it around the 50-yard line. And this is big number 82, Isaac Bird. Big chain mover for the Strafford Indians for the first time we've called his name tonight. And the Strafford passing attack, given the Ava defense, fits here early. After one quarter of play, tied 7-7.
It's the Cheney Monument Company, serving the area of Cause Country since 1935, providing you with all of your monument needs. Check us out online at CheneyMonuments.com to see examples of our work, or for more information, call 417-679-3720 for Rob or Angie. Cheney Monument Company, where we sell custom monuments, benches, vases, porcelain pictures, cremation urns, and more.
It's J&L Tire, the folks that want to be your tire provider here in Cause Country. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Open on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2.
This is Jason at J&L Tire. If you need new and used tires, come see us and check out our prices. Different brands, different sizes. We got you covered at J&L Tire.
683-1551. 683-1551 for J&L Tire, located on the south side of town off South Jefferson.
Well, Dr. Valentine, what's your early assessment here after one quarter of play?
Well, right now, it's definitely we got to keep a handle on this passing game. And Strafford runs the ball for no gain there.
Great play made there by number 45. And man down right now for Strafford is number 50, Preston Ames. And, folks, this guy, there's no arguing about it. He is their best offensive lineman. They have him pull on just about every play. So you know you got to be athletic if you're a pulling center. And he seems to be okay, but he does have to come out of a play since they blew the whistle down on him. And Ava there on the tackle, that was Chris Breeding. You'll hear his name called a lot more tonight. He's getting reps along those defensive line spots, playing tackle right now. Albritton and Tidwell out on the D-ends, ready to pass rush here on 2nd down 11. Early second quarter, tie game, wide receiver screen. They try to get it to Ames' face, spins off Merritt, and now almost gets away from Dixon. Dixon will sling him down out of bounds. Excuse me, that's Bradley Mullins on the catch, number 4. The very shifty, elusive, kind of that slot wide receiver mold there, RV, for the Indians.
Yeah, he's definitely a guy that can move the ball. He's got 2 catches for 48 right now. And right now, you can use Rail as a kind of a decoy at times, but I really thought they were going to go up and over on that there, and they've done that a lot. But did a little slot pass.
And look at here, quads to the top side of the field. Quarterback will roll out, sprint out to his right, looking for Real, and the ball sails out of bounds. As running there, just kind of a little out route along the sideline, a comeback route, actually, I believe that was. So you put 4 receivers on the same side of the field, and you're just trying to get matchups there with Real on the outside. Dixon with good coverage on the play, and another big play as it will be 4th down now, and Strafford looks to punt.
First punt of the evening for Strafford. We'll see. 14 looks to be a fresh jersey and not a guy that I've seen throw the ball on any of the film. So
yeah, Silas Morton there is your up back, so I don't know. I smell something foul, and it was okay. Punt, a spiral one, angling towards the sideline, and it's going to be inside the 10. Good punt from Strafford. Ava will take over next. We got 11-12 in the second quarter, tied up 7-7.
It's Five Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC, your locally owned tree trimming and removal service. Do you have limbs down in your yard from storm damage? Well, we can help. We're fully insured, and there is no job that's too large or small. Give Billy a call at 683-0704, 417-683-0704. Five Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC.
Shout-outs to Grady Goss and Jeremiah Browning and the rest of the football team from Five Girls and a Chainsaw.
Quarterback under center, give it off to the fullback, and tough sledding right now up the middle for the Ava Bears. But as Doc Hall and I were talking about last week, in the first half, those 1, 2, 3, and 4 yard carries start becoming a lot more, and you start getting bigger chunks in the second half once those big boys up front start to work on. Now Wyatt Johnson will come off the field. Tyson Tidwell coming in. As we are early second quarter, tie ball game 7-7. Ava working on their third possession of the evening. And in motion, going to give it to Dixon here on a jet sweep. Looking for a block, gets one from Goss, and Dixon find the sideline. He'll get up, good carry beyond the 30, and wrestled out near the 40. And listen to the Ava sideline, a little pumped up right there as Rylan Dixon gets a big, big gain for the Ava Bears to get them out beyond their own end zone. How much you going to give them on the carry?
I think that was a 30-yard run there by Rylan. That's his second carry.
Dixon put himself on the map there last week with his 3-touchdown performance, the hat trick.
Nice run there. Very nice run for the Bears.
Stout under center. Mahan snaps it to him. We give it off to the fullback, and Tidwell trying to find room, and it's tough yardage up the middle right now for the Ava Bears. As a short gain, as we're approaching 10 minutes left, it is the Strafford home opener here on the season. The house that Ian Watson built, some say.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that shout-out.
By some, I mean him. 9:47 to go here in the second quarter. Man in motion is Dixon. Stout's going to throw it this time. Got a man open. Goss on a wheel route, but just overthrew him by a step or two. Has nice little pass pattern there from Goss, but we let him just a little too much. Good-looking ball, but just overthrown from Goss. That will make it third down now and 8. I like Ava throwing on second down there, keeping defenses honest. Now what will they do here on 3rd and 8? Ball at the 42-yard line. If nothing else, they've got out of their own end zone here on this possession. Stout will go back to throw again. Deep drop, got a screen set up. Tidwell catches it at the 40, has a first down and more. Strafford territory and knocked out of bounds at the Strafford 40-yard line. And how about the fullback screen there, RV?
For 18 yards there to Tidwell. Nice little screen play there and a great little bit of running outside. We're going to see here on the replay. He puts his shoulders down and wallops a young man from Strafford here. Likes it. He likes it.
Now, is that a good play as a quarterback to get you in some rimming there, a screen play?
The short passes like that are definitely what you want to see. So, great opportunity there to get it going.
Stout now 1 of 2 throwing the ball. We will keep it this time. No, it's a fullback dive. And another gain of about 2 there. And it is Tidwell on the carry. And make it second down and 8. Ball at the 38. As we are approaching 9 minutes to play here in this 7-7 ball game. Trying to give the scoring update for you as much as I can, Raina. Listening there in Caboose tonight. Stout, counterplay to Goss, and boy, that play was blown up from the get-go. And I see about 5 Strafford Indians in the backfield, and really no one helping out Goss there. And we got a 3rd down and long. And we will try to get some great Southern Bank scoring updates to you as we move along here.
The Strafford Indians were in the backfield there right as right as Stout handed that ball off, it was lucky the handoff was not picked and taken the other direction.
The PA man says, get loud, Indian fans. Big third down play here. Ava and Strafford territory trying to get another third down conversion. They converted a 3rd and 8. Can they do a 3rd and 11? Fake the pitch to Goss. Stout rolling out to his right. Looking for somebody. Has Hunter Hall and through the hands. And incomplete. And Hall right around the sideline and might look down just a split second before bringing the catch in.
Looked like he was trying to make sure his feet were in bounds there, kind of running the tightrope on the sideline.
Got 2 Great Southern Scoring Bank updates. Mountain Grove leads El Dorado Springs 21-0, and Mountain View Liberty, Agape, Goopy, whatever, they're losing 27-0.
That was a pay-for game right there, Biggs. We knew that was going to be big. Here's the 4th down for the Bears.
Ava's got the offense on the field, and Goss goes in motion, and looks like we maybe did not like that initial look. We looked down at the wristbands, and maybe
time on the play clock, so we'll see what they're going to do there.
6 seconds on the play clock. Stout. Will we run a play? We do. Stout back to pass. 5-step drop. He's under pressure, runs up, and is sacked. And a turnover on down. Strafford with the ball next. 7:53 to go, second quarter. Tied up 7-7.
Sports season means traveling home and away, town to town, ball game to ball game. And your one-stop shop for all your gasoline, diesel, and convenience store needs is Signal. Whether you need a quick snack, bite to eat, or to fuel up, Signal is the place to go. Make sure you have your Signal Rewards card with you and earn rewards for purchases that you are going to make anyway. That's Signal Food Stores, Scribner Oil, proud to support local athletics.
It is second quarter, 7:53 to go. Ava and Mountain Grove next week. It is the Pigskin and Piggy Banks game brought to you by Town and Country Bank. And
tell me about that.
Well, yeah, it is the Ava branch and Mountain Grove branch getting together. We're going to have Wes Davis up here at halftime with us, so we might run a 7 or 10 second delay just in case.
Are you giving that man a hot mic?
He's going to have. That's why I'm saying 7 or 10 second delay just in case.
Get the FCC on alert.
We're looking forward to that. That's Ava and Mountain Grove. I don't think you can get canceled yet for good versus evil, so we're a lot of people still know that game by that. But Mountain Grove all over El Dorado Springs right now. That is 21-0. And we have Marionville up on Willow, 16-0. Thayer and Salem, Arkansas, 0-0 in the Billy Weber homecoming. Thank you, Cooper and Doc Hall, working for us there on some scores around the area. 7:46 here in the second quarter. Strafford now on offense. They're going deep once again. Merritt and gives up the catch. I believe it is made. And these Strafford receivers, the timing of their jumps right now is just pretty outstanding. I mean, they're right now just playing pitch and catch and better offense than what we can defend right now in the secondary.
27-yard pass there, if I'm doing the math right, from Edelstein. I believe that was to Mullins out on the corner there. Big play there. Puts them down on the 28-yard line.
Another big Strafford pass play. Edelstein, man, this guy's cooking tonight. Back on a 3-step drop. They're looking for Real, angling towards the end zone, and it is caught. And it is a touchdown for Strafford. A.K. Real does it again. He's putting up a highlight reel on the Bears defense in this first half. And Rocky, this is not some sort of schematic brilliance. This is just stepping back 3 steps and throwing it up and letting your guy make a play on the ball.
Yeah, and that was just a fade pattern right there over the top there. Nothing we could do. We're really going to see what our secondary's made of. Here's this kick for Strafford up, and it looks good.
7:21 to go before halftime. Indians now lead 14-7.
As we travel along this road called life, we can pick up bags at every stop. Many times these bags are unnecessary and just add additional weight to us. They slow our progress and hinder our journey. Is this you? Is it someone you know? You can carry things for so long that you get used to the additional weight and adapt, but that is not God's best. That is not his plan for you. God's desire is for you to be free to run your race in life with swiftness so that you can fulfill your purpose. So get ready. Join us at Ava Assembly of God this Sunday as we dive in to learn how to drop the baggage.
Missouri Ozarks Community Health Clinic in Ava is pleased to welcome Dr. Anna Bowden as a dentist in the Ava Clinic. Dr. Bowden available to see patients in the Ava Dental Clinic Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Friday from 8 until 5 o'clock. Call us at the clinic and make an appointment with Dr. Anna Bowden, our new dentist at Missouri Ozarks Community Health. Our clinic phone number, 417-683-5739.
That's 2 pass touchdowns from Edelstein to A.K. Real, and what was the length on that one?
Wow. Well, Big, that was a 57-yard touchdown drive there. 26 seconds off the clock. 2 passes, 1 to Mullins and 1 to Real for the touchdown. So.
And Grady Goss now is going to have to go pick this up, does deep in his own territory, and the blocking not set up, so he's just got to fall forward. And Ava out of sync right now. Here, they did have the 1 touchdown drive, but Strafford is getting rid of the ball so quickly, RV. Our front 7, front 4, they can't get pressure.
No time for pressure there. It's 3-step drops right now is what they're seeing, and they know their read instantly. I don't know if they're looking at defensive back placement or what they're doing there, but Mullins and Real are having a heyday right now in our secondary.
It's just man on man. We're going to throw it up. Can you stop us from catching it? And right now the Bears, unfortunately, unable to get a deflection or much of anything defensively in the secondary right now. We got 7:14 left here in the second quarter. Ava with it, ball on the 15-yard line. And it'll be a veer play. Stout will keep it. He does have the option, but then it's tackled for a short gain and a big hit there by Silas Morton. And these Strafford folks are fired up right now. You know, Ava coming in ranked number 7 in the state there at the Class 2 level. But, of course, the Hunter Adams injury kind of changes things a lot. But Hunter Adams didn't play cornerback. So right now, Ava's got to find an answer defensively here.
You're absolutely
what
right.
This passing attack's doing.
He would be impacting this game undoubtedly, but not in the secondary where we are getting hurt right now with the passing game of Strafford.
And under center is Stout. He will hand it off to the fullback Tidwell, and the ball is on the ground. Are they going to say he was down? They will. And the sideline judge comes in right immediately, says knee down, man down, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And, boy, you don't want to give the ball right back to Strafford now. That was, you see the TDH media replay, Tidwell just trying to extend, get more yardage. And it's a 3rd down and short 6, long 5. And really need to keep the offense on the field here, RV. Nothing else. Give these secondary guys a break.
Got to get something going here offensively for the Bears. Let's see. Running the clock and just doing their thing in this offense, which what they got to do with the flex bone. Just takes a little time to get them going.
Yeah, we are under 6 minutes to play now. Now we'll check the rest band. Chase Delp said they had it his senior year, so we literally just missed it by a year or 2. Big 3rd down play. Stout back to pass. He's going to throw it and overthrows Grady Goss. And that'll bring up 4th down, and I would reckon a punting situation. Chase Delp there, senior year. I believe that was a district winning team.
I will say I had an armband while I was playing quarterback. But there was not anyone else on the field that had it that I recall, like what we see now. I may be wrong in that.
And,
that was a few years ago, Big.
Yes, it was. It's going by longer and longer. And I think on Delp's senior year, and I think about Dave Williams, who we lost here this week. Thoughts and prayers with his family. He was the Ava coach from 2005, my senior year, until the 2009 season. And thinking about T. Will Tyler and Haley, Rhonda, whole Williams family. football communities of Mountain Grove, West Plains, and Ava.
Absolutely. And FCA guy, if you will.
Very much.
Made the rounds there and very well respected and was doing some things offensively ahead of his time. Stuff that you see pretty regularly on Friday nights. You know, I'm thinking of Mountain Grove and that era of then when we were in school doing some things that not a lot of people were doing and had great success at it. To a couple quarterfinal games there with the Grove Panthers.
Yes. And
tremendous success and a great individual.
And he was who brought Dan Swafford with him from the Mountain Grove area. So Coach Williams really, his fingerprints on a lot of that turnaround of the Ava Bear football program that had a lot of success over the last 15 years. And again, thoughts and prayers to the Williams family. This is back to punt, Ava. And kick is angled and goes out of bounds. Strafford will have it at their own 36-yard line. We've got 5:53 left before halftime. Ava trails 14-7.
Yeah, about 46.
It's the Central Ozark Stockyard, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. We hope you're having a great weekend, and we hope to see you Mondays at the sale barn. Sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or to schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozark Stockyard, sales every Monday, proud to support the Ava Bears.
Option play for Edelstein that time, and the Bear defense are there. I see Andy Albritton there. See Wyatt Johnson, Breeding, and Tidwell. And boy, almost seems like it's a victory when Strafford runs the ball right now, RB.
Feeling cheeky there on that run to get in there and get a tackle in the backfield. Nice to see some negative yards there.
Great Southern Bank scoring update. Houston 8, Fayette 0. That game getting a late start because of lightning in the area. Well, we've certainly had our lightning delays over the years. I can remember Joe and Greg at Hallsville. I don't think they got back till the next day. 4:38 on the clock here before half. Edelstein back to pass. Another deep route and just overthrew his man. How many guys over 6 feet do they have running pass patterns? That's Isaac Berg. They list him at 6'1". And you split that big tight end out wide. That's a tough assignment for Hunter Hall or any secondary man. And had a step on Hunter right there. One of the few times Edelstein's been off the mark.
Just a little high on that one. And you'd think that would have been a ball that Rail would have caught. Not quite as athletic as Berg compared to Rail.
You see Rail here at the bottom of the screen. That's a guy you got to watch here. On third down, got a little movement, and that's going to back it up. I believe. Now, Luke Little's looking around like, not me. And Strafford, it looks like, is going to back up. Thought it was movement on the Indian side, and it is.
Second penalty on the night for Strafford. No penalties for the Bears at this point.
Jacob Tidwell of Tidwell Tree Service is proud to support the Ava Bears. And if you need tree work of any kind over...
And now we got more whistles. And what's going on here? Man, the white hat takes his hat off because he's like, I've got to figure out what's going on. Boy, that looks like a stressful thing. Taking the hat off and scratching the noggin there. And Ron Walsh reminded me, Coach Williams, he even coached at Kabul, too. So like what you said there, Dr. Valentine.
Absolutely. And probably, I can't remember. No, he would have been at West Plains after his era at AU.
Yeah.
I believe he was there with Coach Erie, if I'm
Him
not
and
mistaken.
Steve Airy. They had him like an SCA coaches all-star unit there at West Plains. Here's Edelstein back to throw, waiting, giving his receiver some time, and the catch is made, but I think out of bounds. And coaches are pointing out of bounds, and the referee does say out. And so Dixon and Goss that time using the sideline as an extra defender against Silas Morton. And it does go out of bounds. So that'll bring up fourth down, and you would think a punting situation.
Let's see what they do there. That was a nice catch there by the young man. I believe that was Mullins there, caught that ball just through the hands of the Ava Bear defender, but out of bounds, thankfully. That's a sigh of relief over here on the Ava Bear sideline.
There's 4:26 on the clock, so time for the Ava offense to do. Boy, look at this. Another spiral booming punt. Goss will field it deep, but has some room to run. Makes one guy miss, then a second, then tackled at around the 35. That's where Ava will have it 1st and 10 next. Ava trails 14-7.
Free checking with an instant debit card and full-service mobile app? That's what you get at Progressive Ozark Bank, Mansfield's locally owned community bank. Free checking that's really free, a debit card the same day, and industry-leading online and mobile banking with free mobile deposit. Open your free Progressive Ozark Bank account at the Mansfield branch or go online to progressiveozarkbank.com on your phone or computer. Progressive Ozark Bank, where people matter, here to stay. FDIC insured equal housing lender.
Ava with it 1st and 10, and you really want to try. Put something on the scoreboard. Now, why is the game clock running when we had a change of possession? They ran off about
12 seconds.
Yeah.
4:15 is what I had on the clock when the Bears took it over. Let's see if this
Look at that
down.
on the stat sheet, RV. And, yeah, we just had 12 seconds taken off the clock there. I think the official in the white hat, he's had a long day, I guess. I'm not even sure if he wants to mess with correcting it right now. But that's got to be what they're getting ready to have a discussion about because time was just running.
I don't know. Let's see. They had some conversation.
Well, let's see. Is it going to be play ball or are they going to try to fix this? You know, they don't have them mic'd up where they can just yell up to the press box, please reset the game clock to 4:15.
Oh, they put it back to 4:12. We're going to
We'll take it.
Based on my notes here. But we'll take those 9 seconds.
We'll take it. Mountain Grove leading 35-0 on El Dorado Springs. Woof. Man in motion is Goss. Going to veer play it. Fullback and not much going. As offensive line there up the middle, centering the two guards. Having a tough time pushing around this big Strafford front. And, you know, after one half of play, I'm not sure what I'm more confused by. How Strafford only scored 7 points last week, or is Liberty's defense just that good?
Yeah. This is going to be a game we'll have to talk about adjustments at halftime, but we'll see what happens here in another 3 minutes and 30 seconds with the Bears.
Stout, oh no, ball's on the ground and trying to jump on it. Did he recover it? Strafford fighting for it there. He got Stout battling with a lineman, and Stout able to retain possession. We've seen a few bobbled snaps last week. First time we see it tonight. It is 3rd down, and this is where somebody, Stout, senior quarterback guy, got to get control of your roster there. Had the great touchdown run earlier, but needs to settle this team down and start executing the offense. Ava's not running the flex bone very efficient here in this first half. Under 3.5 minutes. South, man in motion, going to give it to the fullback. It's across the 40, close to the 45, but it's going to be 4th down and about a yard, maybe 2. And big decision time here for Coach Merrifield. You got a 4th down and short, just a yard to go. Ball at the 48. I say keep the offense on the field, and I expect that will be what Coach Merrifield does here.
You know, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's a big time in the game, but it is here. Second quarter, you want to see the Bears get something going.
If you can't get a yard in the flex bone, we got something wrong going on up front. Man in motion, Goss. And it is the mesh point, kind of gets blown up, but Stout able to spin and churn and will his way forward for a 1st down. And that was kind of a busted play, RV. Looked like a collision there between Stout and the fullback.
It looked like that, and you can see he kind of gets bottled up there and then spins out of it and gets about 4 yards on the carry is what I'm going to give him.
Boy, Luke Little there just started walling down the defensive line, pushing him outside and gives Stout a good lane to spin through for a 1st down. Goss goes in motion. We are back to pass. Fake the pitch. Stout rolls out to his right. Nobody open. Now a late pass, and do they give him the catch? No, they wave it off incomplete. And it will be 2nd down and 10.
Trying to get it there to, I believe that was Grady Goff. Just did not have it. It looked like to me he was in, but again, I don't have the vantage point that they have over on the sideline.
That went right into our athletic trainer, Dave Gordon, who's there, and he got way too much work in for week 1.
I would agree with that.
There last week. And so now got 2nd down and 10 at the 2:09 mark before halftime. It is Ava 7, Strafford 14. And under center it'll be Stout. Receivers bunched in tight. Counterplay Grady Goss. Look at his patient running, following his blockers, lunges forward, trying to get the first down. And here where you got the field conditions less than 100%, that Grady Goss running style might be something you think about feeding a lot more. And they are going to give him the first down on that last lunge right there at the end. The ball now at the 42-yard line of Strafford. Move the chains 1st and 10. And you can go into a true 2-minute offense type set. You've got all timeouts at your dispense. Don't have to get in that big of a hurry. Run your stuff. It'll be the Veer, handoff to the fullback, and boy, we just have no room right now, and I'm not even sure if Hunter Adams would have a lot of success. There's no lanes to go through right now. Take a timeout. We'll take one, too. 1:37 to go before half. Bears looking for points. They trail 14-7.
At Fish Logging, our #1 goal is to please our landowners and to sell your trees at top dollar. We only cut timber that is ready to be harvested. We believe in timber management and creating a healthy forest for you and your wildlife. We have the best oak and walnut buyer connections around, and we give free estimates too. Give Heston a call today at 417-543-0506. Fish Logging.
Ava Bears trying to get something to feel good about going into the locker room. Salem, Arkansas. Billy Weber's homecoming to Thayer. They lead 8-0 over Thayer. That game is at halftime. You see Hunter Adams in the huddle right there walking. Dude has a torn ACL, torn meniscus, torn hamstring, cracked femur. And Cooper's been on bed rest all week because he lost his appendix.
Shots fired.
I love you, Coop. I had to get it in. Here we go. My goodness. Pitch play almost blown up immediately. Ryland Dixon, fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage there. Actually still going to lose a yard, but boy, Strafford, it's like they were inside the Ava huddle there as number 80 and number 31 for the Indians almost intercepted the pitch.
He was in the backfield when that happened.
The line's going to have to toughen up here because there should be nobody flying through that quick on a pitch play.
Big 3rd down here for the Bears. Minute left. That's a lot of time for Strafford to get the ball back.
And their attack, absolutely. Stout will go back to pass. 3-step drop, lets it fly down the middle, and we got a flag down. Will we have pass interference? Pass was intended for Thomas Merritt, the sophomore. And flag thrown in the secondary right there around the pass play. And did we get a gift of a free 15 here on the pass interference?
I believe it's what I would call it there, Big. Kind of a tough one to see. We'll see what the guy here that we are blessed with. Boy, Joe and Greg would have loved this over the years.
Looks like maybe a push-off by Morton there as he tried to adjust as the ball was coming in.
Regardless, we'll take it. Down.
And, yeah, that's best pass play of the night. We'll take the first down, and that moves the ball, as RV said, at about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. We've still got timeouts. 47 seconds left. Goff goes in motion, and the line is just not doing their job right now. And I hate to be that critical of our guys, but right now this Strafford D-line and linebackers are absolutely firing off the ball and getting into the gaps, and it is disrupting the whole flex bone offense.
That was just a blitz there right up the gut, and as soon as Ashton turned around to hand the ball off, they were right in his back pocket.
22 seconds to go. Gospel fake motion. And look here. Stout wrapped up in the backfield again and sacked. Wanted to try to get a pass play out in the flat or deep to Tidwell or Hall. And timeout with 14 seconds left. 3rd down and 8 coming up. Ava struggling up front right now. Indians lead 14-7.
At MS Propane, we're trying to save our customers as much money as we possibly can. And if you paid more than $1.50 per gallon last winter, then you might have paid too much. Call our Ava office today at 683-5300 to compare and see how much money you can save with MS Propane on our Build-A-Budget program. That's 683-5300 for MS Propane. Heating the way.
A funeral service is for someone you love and to honor their life. And yes, it is for those who remain. I'm Tony Clinking Bear Van Dyne, and at Clinking Bear Funeral Home, we spent over 100 years serving your family with care. Our qualified and experienced staff will offer you compassionate and professional service in your time of need.
A century of service, one family, 4 generations, and just one phone call can provide you the answers so much needed. 683-4115.
Here we go. 3rd down. Stout back to pass, trying to set up the screen. They do. Matthew Lakey, great block. Tidwell trying to cut it upfield, and he's going to be short of a 1st down. Tackle at about the 21, and 2 seconds on the clock. And Ava was calling for timeout, but the clock operator's just trying to run it out and get into the locker room.
I believe the officials are going to give them the timeout with 2 seconds left.
Yeah, I've seen multiple coaches trying to call the timeout. So 21-yard line, that would be right around a 37, 38-yard field goal attempt for Blakely. Are you worried about the footing? Big questions here for Coach Casey Merrifield. Do you have enough time to throw?
Well,
and do you have, if you want to go for it, and then are you comfortable enough with the field conditions to be able to kick it if you go that route?
And it looks like we're going to throw out our guy here. When you got this weapon, it's going to happen. So let's do the math here. Ball on the 21, 31. So we're looking at about a 35, 36-yard field goal here, opportunity for the Bears.
So big moment right before halftime. Ava's going to be trailing pretty much however you slice it here, but can we get a field goal? Ava does get to receive to begin the second half. As we'll lean as far as we can out the box here to try to see Blakely attempt this. Right around a 37-yarder. Stout will be the holder. Goes to him, gets it down, kick is blocked, and now Strafford's going to try to return it. And folks, we're just getting whooped up front in this first half. We go into the locker room, and some guys going to have to metal up and toughen up. At the locker room break, Strafford leads your Ava Bears 14-7.
One of the best places to work, working with the edge of technology folks at Emerson Climate Technologies, the Ava plant. Great wages, benefits, work environment, and always pushing the edge of technologies, just like the Ava Bears, pushing the edge of victories. Emerson Climate Technologies. When you're finished with your high school career, come to work with us at Emerson Climate Technologies.
Hi, this is Colton Ritter from Town & Country Bank. We don't just have branches, we have roots. Roots that run deep throughout the communities we serve. That is why so many people continue to trust us for all their mortgage needs. So, whether you're buying your first home, refinancing, or finally ready for that cabin on the lake, we'll be your partners from the dreaming to the dotted line. Contact your local Town & Country Bank lender and start living your dream. Town & Country Bank, smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 2129413.
We're proud of our kids, our teachers, our bus drivers, all those involved on the Ava School campus. The Ava School system, doing our best to teach our young people what they'll need in life. and at the same time encouraging them to do the right thing. The Ava Schools, saluting the Ava Bears in all sporting and academic activities.
Did you know there's a place where you can get good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto insurance? Yep, and that place is State Farm. Here's the deal. State Farm agent David Cody is your go-to agent in Cause Country for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop shopping around. State Farm agent David Cody has you covered. Call 683-4141 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, everyone. This is Tammy Barrett at Tammy Barrett Realty. And if you're getting ready to sell your home or buy a home, please give us a call. We would love to help you at any time. Or even if you're just wanting information about the whole loan process, we can help you with that also. Our number is 417-349-1981. Thank you.
Whether it's personal injury, car accidents, criminal defense, and no matter if the case is large or small, Christopher J. Swaddish, attorney at law, would be honored to represent you. You can visit with the Ava office, 200 East Washington, or you can call 683-2987, or even visit the website, www.swaddish.com.
Well, we get in now to the Curtis Department Store halftime report. And, folks, rough first half for your Ava Bears. A score of 14-7. Strafford leads. A lot of different storylines you can look at here early on, but right now, and we're letting RV get the stats short up whatnot as he's crunching the numbers and everything. But right now, Dr. Valentine, what stands out to me, the passing attack of Strafford and offensively up front, just not giving our quarterback, fullback, A-backs any room to operate.
No, you're exactly right. And offensively, Strafford, we knew they had the opportunity to do this. They did this last week. They just weren't successful like they had been tonight. But it has been a snap the ball, three-step drop, and let it fly right now for Strafford. And it's been successful with pass plays of 25, 40, 25, 28 yards. They've just been gashing us big plays there offensively. So that's something I'm sure the coaches right now in the Ava Bear locker room over there at the Masonic Lodge, there just north of the field, are going to have to get figured out.
Now, there is some tough talks happening in that locker room right now, I would imagine. And that's the thing. You know, you say, boy, if they're passing the ball, where's the pass rush? But like you pointed out, this is one-step, two-step, three-step drops and just throw it up in the air and let your guy go make a play. And a lot of times, 6'2" and 6'5" are going to out-jump 5'10", 5'11". And right now, the size and speed that Strafford has on the outside really giving this Ava secondary some fits. Some adjustments being made in the locker room. You're listening to Cause Radio, best radio in the Ozarks, and also watching it live on tdhmedia.net.
3 claps for the game tonight. It's time for Friday Night Live. Hey everyone, it's your girl, Mindy Johnson, manager of Curtis Department Store. We want to wish the Ava Bears football team and coaching staff a great season. We not only support the boys of fall, but their entire family when it comes to providing the best boots, bibs, shoes, and apparel. We are conveniently located next to Dollar General, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 3. Curtis Department Store. It's where you get the good stuff. Let's go Bears.
It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava, the name you know and the people you can trust when it comes to auto body repair services. Have you lost your keys in the car? Or maybe you need a tow? Well, we've got you covered anytime, day or night. Give us a call at 683-4609. It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava. We're there when you need us, and we're proud to support the Ava Bears.
With COVID-19 still here and flu season approaching, the Douglas County Health Department wants you to know we are offering the flu vaccine and also the COVID-19 vaccine for free by appointment while supplies last. Call us at 417-683-4174. That's 683-4174 to schedule an appointment. And remember, we have other services too, such as getting birth certificates, water sample kits, blood pressure and body mass index readings, WIC, and help with quitting tobacco. Douglas County Health Department, proud supporters of the Ava Bears.
Accounting for, keeping track of. Good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319. In Ava, Missouri, hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Blake Miller at Stockman's Bank. Stockman's Bank proudly offers a full range of deposit and loan products to support both consumer and commercial needs. And whether you're at home or at the ballgame cheering on the Bears, you can check updates and activity on your checking or savings account with our Stockman's Bank mobile app. Take your balance information with you wherever you go. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The best selection of appliances and home furnishings. It's Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances. Great prices on top brands. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, whether it's your kitchen, laundry room, bedroom, living room. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, 683-3424. That's 683-3424. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance.
Well, we are at halftime here, Strafford, Missouri. It is the Curtis Department Store halftime show. Tyler Watterson, Dr. Rocky Valentine up here in the box as the band playing right now. And Ava Bears trailing in this game 14-7. And, Rocky, what do the numbers tell us here so far in the first half?
Well, really right now, just offensively speaking, for Strafford, 9 for 11 right now is Jordan Edelstein for about 127 yards. A lot of those up and over the top right now. A.K. Reels has, I believe, 6 catches for about 75 of those yards. They do have one little trickeration play there where another pass was completed out of the backfield by, I believe it was Morton to the quarterback, Edelstein. So a couple pass plays there. And really running the ball, the Bears have been able to stop them. They only have a handful of carries for not very many yards. It's really the passing plays right now for Strafford.
No, it's a win right now for the Ava defense when Strafford does elect to run the football. And so when you're talking halftime adjustments, we've already mentioned some of it. And when they spread out 4 receivers sometimes the same side, you can't double cover everyone. So right now there's some real questions being asked and a lot of talking and communicating in that Ava Bear locker room right now with coaches and people in the secondary. Hey, what are you seeing when they give you this look? Are they releasing? There's a lot of different scenarios being talked about and adjustments being made.
And what you talk about there, Biggs, is probably tough right now because they've completed passes to 5 different guys thus far. So it's easy when you could key on one guy. It's one here, one there. They've spread the ball around. Quarterback Edelstein's done a great job with that, spreading it out. So that's tough.
And right now for the Ava offensively, tough to do much when the Strafford defensive line and linebackers are getting in the backfield that fast. Now, we have very capable, very good offensive linemen up front, but whether it's footing or not getting off the ball quick enough, the Strafford D-line and linebackers right now is just living in Ashton Stout's uniform, it feels like, here in this first half. Fullbacks, no room to operate, and there's got to be a lot of people digging down deep right now, trying to get fired up and get off the ball quicker so we can get this flex bone operating back to the level we're accustomed to seeing Ava Bear football run.
You're absolutely right. And really right now, just looking at the yards in the first half right now, it's not the yardage you would expect to see from the flex bone right now. Dixon's got 3 carries for 31 yards. Grady Goff has 6 carries for 39 yards. Ashley Snout, 7 carries for 22 yards. A couple of those stacks, stealing some yards off. Tyson Tidwell, 8 carries for 22 yards, and then Wyatt Johnson, 3 carries for 5 yards right now. So not the typical halftime stats you would anticipate from the Bears. And really, like you talked about, it comes down to being up front and what we're seeing with the line play. They're just having their way.
Yeah, and Hunter Adams or no Hunter Adams, there's no lanes to run through right now here for these Ava fullbacks. So halftime, a lot of adjustments to make. Good thing about it, there's still 2 quarters of football, a whole half to go. We are at halftime, your Curtis Department Store halftime show on CDH Media and on Cons Radio. Our score, it's the Bears 7, Indians 14.
3 claps for the game tonight. It's time for Friday Night Live. Hey everyone, it's your girl, Mindy Johnson, manager of Curtis Department Store. We want to wish the Ava Bears football team and coaching staff a great season. We not only support the boys of fall, but their entire family when it comes to providing the best boots, bibs, shoes, and apparel. We are conveniently located next to Dollar General, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 3. Curtis Department Store. It's where you get the good stuff. Let's go Bears.
Her Speed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Her Speed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do. All the products that you want at a price you can't afford. Her Speed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store. Smart clothing, pet supply, farm and household too. Fencing, automotive, hey, we deliver too. Her Speed and Farm Supply, 1974. Her Speed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
That's Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava. At Rick's Roofing, we have expanded our business. We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway, building houses or shop pads, backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling, free quotes. And of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Now's the time to get a great deal on proven Kubota farming equipment. Tractors that are adaptable and versatile, hay tools that are backed by a 2-year warranty, and durable sidekick utility vehicles and SSV skid steers. The Kubota agriculture lineup is built right, built ready. Get Kubota hay tools for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months. Now through September 30th. Go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Head on over to Edgewood Harper Farm Equipment located in Mountain Grove, your local Kubota dealer.
Hi folks, this is Jay Loveland of Jay Loveland Auto Sales, and I'd like to invite you all to our new setup in Mountain Grove. We have a great inventory of affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs, conveniently located right next to Walmart and Burger King. Find us also online at jlovelandautosales.com or 417-349-4444. And remember, at J. Loveland Auto Sales, we always do the right thing.
Hey Ava Bear fans, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. The market has been changing. It's very important that you have local experts who know the market trends and can help you guide you through the buying and selling process. Visit either our Show Me Real Estate locations in Ava or in Mansfield, and one of our team members would be happy to help you along your buying or selling journey. Like us on Facebook and stay up to date with our new properties hitting the market in your area. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Garrett Chapman with Century Bank of the Ozarks. At Century Bank, we specialize in farm, business, consumer, and residential lending. Our experienced loan officers have a great reputation for providing fast and friendly service to the community. Century Bank is locally owned, and we are proud to have served the Ozarks for over 125 years. Let Century Bank of the Ozarks help you build a brighter future. Go Bears! Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, we are at halftime here in Strafford, Missouri. Give you some scores around the area. Number 1, Lamar leading 14-0 over Rogersville right now. That's a halftime score. Salem, Arkansas, the Billy Weber homecoming that's there. They lead 8-0 against the Bobcats. Marionville, who's number 5, they are leading Willow Springs 22-0 at the half. And then Mountain Grove, who's number 9 right now in Class 2, 42 in the first half against El Dorado Springs. El Dorado Springs with 0. Knob, what did you say it was? Knob Noster. Where's that at on the map?
Now, Knob Noster is where the Air Force Base is up around Warrensburg.
Okay.
Around that 13 Highway 7 area.
Excellent. Right on the fly. analysis right there. They lead Salem 13-7 at the half, and last we heard, Houston was up, I believe, 8-0 against Fayette, and that game taking place way up around CMU. How you feeling about the stats here first half? How do you feel an appreciation for what Greg Davis did all those years and years?
Tyler, I had to take off my KKOZ hat. I did a little bit of what that ref was doing there. I took my hat off. I scratched my head. I got to thinking, I always have an appreciation for Greg Davis all the way back into my high school days of listening to the KKOZ coverage. But, whew.
Yeah, how many Saturday mornings did we hang out in the parking lot and listen to the rebroadcast on Saturday mornings, listening to Joe and Greg? And Greg, it was like the mad scientist. He had his organized notebook structure for years and years and years. Cooper's got his variation of it. If the camera was at a different angle here in the booth, you'd see about 7 documents just scattered here right in front of RV.
Tyler, and none of them make sense to me or to anyone else. But, I think we've got it a little bit here. We know the Bears had 5 drives that first half, and that's about all I can say about that. I'm going to need a lot of time post-game to do some rap. I told Mike today, Mike Henry, my boss, just talking a little bit, basketball stats is a little easier. This football stuff's a different beat.
There's a lot of different moving parts, a lot of different guys in each play. Something going on. Scoring summary basically there in the first half, A.K. Real, a 23-yard pass play, and that was on 4th down, remember, to give Strafford a 7-0 lead. Ava then would march right back, scoring just before the end of the first quarter. A big effort play by Ashton Stout, 14-yard touchdown run. And then there in the second quarter, A.K. Real got us again, this time a 28-yard pass play. And the big passing plays from Edelston to A.K. Real, to Isaac Berg, Silas Morton, Bradley Mullins. I mean, we've seen it, 4 or 5 different dudes that can go up and high point catch the ball. So Ava coming out of the locker room right now. We are getting closer to the start of the second half. You're listening to Cause Radio, best radio in the Ozarks, and also watching on pdhmedia.net.
One of the reasons a 401k can be such a good retirement savings vehicle is due to employer matching funds. However, a problem for 401ks can be their limited investment options. When a 401k is rolled into an IRA, the world of investment options open up. If you're 59 and a half, have recently lost or changed your job, you can possibly roll your 401k over into an actively managed IRA that can give you a wider range of investment options that fit you. Call us today. We can help.
We welcome you today to Cross Point Church.
By turning around, sharing a hand and a smile with somebody today, tell them you're glad to see them this morning. Today we're going to worship. We're going to worship together.
We need to realize more than anything is that we're all sinners in need of grace.
It gives me hope. In fact, it gives me more than hope. It gives me truth. How about let's have a real conversation about something pretty big?
Love you. God bless. See you next Sunday.
It looks like put some additional time on the clock. Both teams were ready to go. And now you see Strafford getting that passing game. Quarterback Edelstein loosened up. And right now, just the biggest question I have is how in the world did Liberty hold this team to 7 points? Now, I did know there was some turnovers on Liberty's part that allowed Strafford to Strafford throwing some pick sixes. I think 2 of them there in the second half of that game. But man, I'll be honest, I am very, very impressed what I've seen from the Strafford passing attack.
Well, and I think we also need to preface that with saying it's 14-7.
Yes.
And they did pass for a lot, but I think that's the benefits when we talk about what the flex bone does for the Bears. It allows for control of possession, time clock, all those things that they were able to take care of there. So it's not a 30-point nothing ball game right here.
Is it possible to maybe say that our best defense could be our offense and doing just what you spoke about, having a little ball control offense here, eating up clock, moving the chains, getting first downs, and keeping Edelstein and all these 6'3" and 4 and 5 receivers off the field?
And that's Ava Bear football for the last 10 or 12 years, right? That's what they've been able to do, and we'll see what they have happen at the second half. Coach Merrifield's obviously young in this head coach role right now, and so adjustments at halftime are make or break.
A lot of adversity that he has dealt with here in his first 2 weeks of getting the season going. The injury that happened last week and whatnot. And, right now. And, yeah, as kind of down as we were talking there in the first half, like you just said, it is just a 14-7 ball game, and the Ava kick return team out on the field as the Bears will receive the second half kickoff. So Strafford getting ready to go out and kick it right now. And got a pretty good kicker, this Cody Boise I've been impressed with.
Absolutely.
On the night.
Golly, he's had 2 very, very nice punts.
And you don't usually see a guy put the football straight up and down on their kickoffs either. Usually you want that just a little bit of a slant, ever so gently.
I hear an old kicker talking right now.
Yeah, junior high, but it happens, believe it or not. Did kick some extra points in a varsity game senior year, believe it or not.
The Big Waterston field goal kick.
Here's Goss, and we will fake the reverse. No, we will give it. It's to Dixon. And lights it, cuts it upfield, and just got tripped up. Tackled at the 40-yard line. Good patience there by Dixon. The defense or the kicking team of Strafford kind of over-pursued him right there to give Dixon a little bit of a lane, and if that one man doesn't trip him up, Dixon could have made a house call right there. It'll be Ava 1st and 10. Like what I'm seeing there out of the kick return team. Ball's at the 37-yard line, and Coach Merrifield, Coach Baird may have to go into some stuff on the playbook that, quite frankly, they've probably been saving for week 3 and 4 here, because we're in a fight right now. Here with Strafford on the road, it is 1st and 10 for the Bears. Stout to run the offense, and that is not the start you want as the flag is down on the field. And pre-snap penalties more often than not on the offense. And it is a false start on the Ava Bears. So
first penalty for the Bears. Penalty for the Bears. I was going to comment just right before we came into this. Bears have been pretty sound in that first half. And that's not how you want to see the third quarter start. And that probably wasn't in in the halftime speech to the Bears.
No, and the flex zone, you always want to stay ahead of the markers, right? You always want to be moving forward. Don't want to go back 5, as it is 1st and 15 now. Ball now at the 32 or somewhere around there. And it is going to be a veer play after the top side. Stout will keep it and tries to jump forward and get close to the 35, but not much two room there around the left edge, and it is a short gain. Give them, let's say, 3, and it'll be 2nd down and 12, 11 and a half minutes. And, you know, I'm pretty hard on the line there, but, folks, sometimes they're sending more people than what we've got to block. When you send 7 guys and you got 5 blocking, tough to do that. So, again, all about the adjustments here on the X's and O's at half.
And the Bears drop back 7 times to pass.
We got a fake reverse, and Dixon will try to turn the corner, and he does. Nice balancing act along the sideline. You get close to a 1st down. As you see, the pitch goes to Dixon, then they fake the reverse, try to get some of that defensive momentum and pursuit to halt and go back up to the top side of the field. It was Thomas Merritt on the fake pitch, and Dixon gets close to the sticks, going to be about 2 yards short. So a big 3rd down and 2. Ball is at about the 43-yard line. Need to get to basically the 45, it looks like, for the 1st down. Big play here. Ava first drive of the second half, trailing. It'll be a dive to the fullback line, trying to push, get him close to that line to gain. And referee line judge looks like he's standing right where the 1st down is. And they will move those chains. And I tell you what, Matthew Lakey, Brant Snelson, Keegan Evans, Luke Little, Carter Mahan. 3rd down and short. O-line makes a push. Needed 3, got 3 for the 1st down. 10-12 on the clock. That was, I believe, Tyson Tidwell on the carry. He's been operating mainly here as the fullback since the opening drive. South with a man in motion is Dixon, and the pitch goes to Dixon, and the corner comes in and crashes. Now Dixon's going to try to reverse field. Stout with a big block. That'll fire you up. That flags come. It looks like a block in the back as Dixon will get close to the 50, and Ashton Stout, the quarterback, with a D-cleater. If you heard me get just a little bit of oomph in the voice, and the guy's shaking up right now.
Biggs, you're going to have to help me on the penalty call here. I believe that crackback block, they are coming back to the defensive defender at the high school level, no longer permissible.
And I'm not sure if it was that one or another one up top. But, yes, one of those two, and they, game safety. Yeah,
the guy that trailed along some plays in my days chasing Chance Dry. I may have been guilty of a couple of those that were probably not friendly.
I'm just going to exercise caution here and bite the tongue a lot. But and Dixon, boy, just able to keep his footing just enough. And then the reverse field, and there's Stout. Now, it wasn't a block in the back or anything, and 43 just didn't see it coming. And now he's going to probably get the oxygen tank and check to make sure that he can see how many fingers the Strafford coach is holding up there along the sideline. But that in the 80s and 90s?
Early 2000s.
Early 2000s. Fair game. But that's a 15-yard penalty, and that's a big one. Ava needs to get to the 45-yard line of Strafford for the 1st down. And now it's backed up all the way to the 30. That's a 1st and 25, Rocky. Big penalty. And it'll be a give to the fullback, Tidwell, and he tries to just get close to the 35, gets to about the 34. And that makes it 2nd down and 21. 9:15 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Ava trailing 14-7 right now here in Strafford. Penalty has backed us up. It'll be another give to the fullback, and just a couple of more. Gets to about the 38, and not many 3rd 118 plays in the Flexbone playbook. And so that crackback block,
Possibly at this point.
very. That was and Dixon able to get what would have been about a 5-yard loss into a 5-yard gain. But we believe Stout is the guilty party to penalty there. And it could have been another one up top. Not sure. But either way.
Direction of that.
Yes, either way is a long way to go to a first down. Stout. Receivers bunched in tight. It will be a fake pitch back to pass. Has a little bit of time. Now going to try to escape the pocket. Now try to run for it. Lowers the shoulder. Gets across the 45 to about the 47, but well short of a first down. And possible punting time here.
Gained about 12 on the carry was the run, but not enough for the first down. Let's see here. What will the Bears do on 4th and 8?
It looks like Tidwell back there in the punting formation. Now, remember, they kind of give their punters, they get athletic guys back there and give them an option. If they like the read, take it to a side. And this time punting all the way. And Tidwell gets a nice one inside the 20. And it'll be picked up, bobbled, and then just fallen on at the 6-yard line. Strafford with possession. They'll have it next. 7:20 to go, third quarter. Strafford leads 14-7.
Mill Country Title, cheering on the Ava Bears. And if you're buying or selling or refinancing, we're providing title insurance and closing needs for our friends and neighbors in the Ozarks. Our offices are located in Ava, Gainesville. You can give us a call at 683-1907 for Mill Country Title. Proud to cheer on the Ava Bears.
That was a
good punt there by Tidwell. Backs him inside the 10. Snap back to the quarterback. Straight dive play there. And it is Morton. Lowers the shoulder. And tackle made, it looked like, by Ryland Dixon. And Silas Morton picks up 4, almost 5. Got the ball right around the 10-yard line right now. And RV, boy, the Bears could use a quick 3-and-out here and get that offense back on the field.
And would be a nice place to get some field position movement for the Bears.
Yeah, flip it around a bit. Here is the handoff once again to Morton. I see Carter Mahan there and a couple other Bears breeding in on the play also, and Tidwell. And no gain on the play, so here you go.
Nicely done. Now, what worries me here, 3rd and 6, obviously a passing down. Where are they going to go?
And that's the thing, because, we're so focused on AK Rail there at the start. And we have seen there are multiple pass-catching weapons in this Strafford offense. Can the defense get a little pressure right now? As you see Ava looking like they're in a 5-man down front here. Look how wide Tidwell is out there to rush the passer out on the edge. It'll be play-action pass. Rolling out. Lets it fly. Dixon Goss there, and the catch is made at the 50-yard line. Rocky, we had 2 guys on him, and he still got behind us. It cannot happen in double coverage when you got 2 guys on the same pass catcher.
And honestly, respect to the pass play there, but at the same time, they're just going back and chucking that.
I mean, that was play action, roll out for a right-handed quarterback to his left. So you've already got an unorthodox arm angle, and Edelstein just lets it fly. And this young QB, he's putting it on the money.
Yeah, that ball traveled about 40 yards in the air there, 35 at least.
Threw it from just shy of his own goal line, and so another huge passing play for the Indians. It'll be a handoff to Wells. Wells cuts it up the left side, and Hunter Hall had him, then lost him. Wells still on his feet. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Strafford. I thought they were going to get Hunter Hall for the horse collar, and somehow Wells shook loose, and Caleb Wells with the biggest running play for the Indians tonight. And now I'm officially a little worried, RV.
Yeah. Well, what a difference 2 plays make. We were talking about getting field position and getting the ball back, and then 40-yard pass to AK Rail, and then a 50-yard run there by Mr. Wells.
Did you say that this drive started at their
6-yard, 94-yard drive here.
Kick is up, and it is in. 5:44 left in the third quarter. Strafford now leads by 2 scores, 21-7.
It's Five Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC, your locally owned tree trimming and removal service. Do you have limbs down in your yard from storm damage? Well, we can help. We're fully insured, and there is no job that's too large or small. Give Billy a call at 683-0704, 417-683-0704. Five Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC.
Shout outs to Grady Goss and Jeremiah Browning and the rest of the football team from Five Girls and a Chainsaw.
Are you planning on building your dream home? Or maybe you're doing a remodel, getting your wife that dream kitchen she wants, or maybe you are updating the bathroom. Call Greg Cantwell at ProServe Custom Construction. Licensed and insured, free estimates, and serving the good people of Cause Country. Give Greg a call at 417-989-9167. That's 417-989-9167. Greg Cantwell, over 40 years of experience, ProServe Custom Construction.
I'm not saying to hit the panic button yet, folks. There's still a lot of ball to play. Paraphrasing from what Coach Rex Sawyer always used to say, a lot of ball left to play. A lot of ball left. But we need to get something happening on this drive right now because Strafford has all the momentum in the game. Kick is fielded by Goss. There's no reverse on this time. Just a straight return up the left side. And Goss has room. And he's trying to beat the kicker. And the kicker, boy, that's twice now. Boise has prevented a potential touchdown return on the kickoff. Goss gets it into Strafford territory. All right, here we go. Need to have something happen here. Ball, they're going to mark it on about
49
of Strafford. So good play there. Looks like we got a timeout. We'll take one, too. 5:35 to go, third quarter. Ava trails 21-7.
It's the Central Ozark Stockyard, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. We hope you're having a great weekend, and we hope to see you Mondays at the sale barn. Sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or to schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozark Stockyard, sales every Monday, proud to support the Ava Bears.
Hey there, Ava Bear fans. This is Tim Reese, pastor at Ava General Baptist Church, and I am excited to not only cheer on our Ava Bears, but also to cheer you on in your journey with Jesus. If you are not worshiping with a community of believers, we would love to walk with you in your journey with God. We gather Sunday mornings at 8:30 and 10:45. You'll experience a welcoming community of believers and an encouraging message to help you live out God's purpose for your life. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Pastor Tim Reese there. And it is 1st and 10. Big drive for Ava. Look how fired up the Strafford students are right now. Little pitch play, trickery. Dixon will throw it. Has a man, Thomas Merritt. Catches at the 22. Spins, turns up, gets inside the 10. And Ava, how about the A-back pass there? A pitch to Dixon. And Dixon, what a beautiful ball.
Nice looking ball there. 41 yards on the pass play there. Down to the Strafford 10. What a play.
And right now, Thomas Merritt with the biggest play offensively of the night for the Bears on the catch. And that's the play that gets the Ava momentum in their direction now. 1st and 10. Man in motion is Goss. It'll be Veer, no quarterback keeper. And boy, the Strafford linebackers, are they having a game or what?
Looks like a blown play there almost with Stout not having anybody to hand.
There was really no mesh point there with fullback. It's Dakota Ames, number 11. Boy, has he been flying all over the defense tonight. And I love Coach Merrifield right there. Team needing a spark. What do? You go to some of the plays you've been drawing up over the summer and working on, and a little razzle-dazzle has Ava a little life here in the third. Pitch play goes to Dixon. Dixon gets a block outside, cuts it up, gets tackled close to the 5, and this is goal to go. So it will be 3rd and goal from about the 5, and we've got a whistle, and looked like Hunter Hall. What do we have there?
I can't see a penalty on the field, but they're definitely having stopped it.
No, I had a helmet come off.
That's what it was.
So, nice. 43, who got that crackback block on him earlier, Eli Treat, he's back in, good to go.
6-yard carry there by Dixon. Nice little run off the pitch there.
3rd and goal. They're going to mark him down right around the 5. Got 2 downs to get 5 yards here. Big plays. Stout. Oh, no. Got a whistle and a flag down. And what have we said about pre-snap penalties?
A lot of movement there, I believe is what they're going to have.
And Ava backing up a little bit. I'm afraid it might be on the Bears, but I'd love to be wrong.
Encroachment.
Hey, happy to be wrong.
How about an encroachment? Will you take that?
That goes from the 5 now to about the 2.5 yard line and makes the 3rd and goal. Now, if you're a passing team like Strafford, you almost like that extra yardage to work with. Let those receivers run all those routes. But flex bone, again, it's nosing closer to that goal line.
2 here.
Bears need to dig down deep. We are in the 3rd quarter, getting late now. Ava down 2 scores. Stout will hand it off to the fullback, Tidwell. Tidwell finds the end zone. Touchdown, AVA. From a couple of yards out, Tyson Tidwell gives the Bears a little life, and it all started, give credit to Coach Merrifield calling the play, and the players executing it there. The pitch from Stout to Dixon, and then a little halfback pass down the field. Thomas Merritt catching it. Big play. We got a little life now.
And, that all gets set up by the big kickoff return there to the 49-yard line.
Can't forget that.
So, a lot of things moving there in the Bears. We needed some action. We needed some movement. We needed something positive, and the Bears delivered.
Kick is up, and from Blakely it is good. All right, 3:39 left in the 3rd. Strafford 21, Ava 14.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reed's Construction can take care of you. We're family-owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reed's Construction, LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation. It's as solid as concrete.
It's game time in Cause Country. The cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the conductor is tuning up the band, and the players are going all out in the field. Home Pride Bank is a proud supporter of the Ava Bears. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, and on Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Give us a call at 417-683-3211 for all of your banking needs. Now let's show the opposing team that the blue and gold runs deep in Ava. And be loud as we cheer on the Bears. Home Pride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We have live sports fans here in Strafford on the Ava Bears sideline right now. And RV, I believe, you and Dr. Hall, first of all, it's the best pregame show, not just in the state of Missouri, but high school football nationwide. I truly believe it. I'll put my stamp on that. You guys do an outstanding job with that. And you've talked about district, who's all in it. This game, huge implications.
Big.
Strafford with the return starting at their 8. Andy Albritton with the tackle. Strafford will have it 1st and 10 next from their own 20. Strafford 21, Ava 14, late 3rd.
It's the Cheney Monument Company, serving the area of Cause Country since 1935, providing you with all of your monument needs. Check us out online at CheneyMonuments.com to see examples of our work, or for more information, call 417-679-3720 for Rob or Angie. Cheney Monument Company, where we sell custom monuments, benches, vases, porcelain pictures, cremation urns, and more.
Hey, it's about to be a new ball game here. Got within 1 score. Boy, what a momentum swing back and forth here in the third, RV.
We got to make sure we got somebody here wide, split out wide for the Bears.
Yeah, that's Brody McNew, receiver. We haven't really called his name yet, but then Thomas Merritt finds him. Got split backs in the backfield, one to each side of Edelstein. And handoff play will go to Morton. Morton picks his spot, and tackle made there by Breeding once again. Hey, how about the game?
And Biggs, you take away a couple big plays here on the running game, that 50-yarder, and the Bears have really done a great job defensively against the run. It's the big plays that have gotten.
It's been the passing of Edelstein to A.K. Rail and the rest of his guys. Chris Breeding, defensive line, having a good game here for the Bears. Can we get some pressure on Edelstein? Haven't really been able to yet. I think just one sack, all we got on the night so far. Back to Edelstein. Slant play, and Thomas Merritt got his hand on it. A big bear paw on it. It's incomplete. And Edelstein that time leading Mullins just a little bit too much inside. And we almost had a shot there to pick. And Liberty had two of them there last week.
Merritt with the big catch there on the last touchdown drive to set the Bears up into a good position. So here we are, 3rd down and 7. 2:49 left here in the third quarter.
Big play. 3 receivers here to the near side, 1 up top, and a running back.
A lot of space in this man-to-man defense. Cover 1 for the Bears.
Yeah, there's guys on islands here. Fake the wide receiver screen to Rail. Now they're going to go deep to the other side, and it is caught over the extended hands of Hunter Hall, and they're going back to that big tight end, Isaac Bird. And we've seen this now 3 different occasions, RV, where they get all this other action, trips or quads to one side, and leave big tight end Isaac Berg one-on-one, and he's been successful a lot.
A lot of action on the south side of the field here towards our booth, and definitely tricked the Bears up on the top side.
Yeah, they had Rail. He was just a decoy, as you pointed out a couple of times. They had a little wide receiver screen look at him, but they were all about taking advantage of a one-on-one there with Berg.
35 yards on the pass play, puts Strafford back down.
Ava's going in some different coverages now. Look, you got guys backing up a little bit, maybe showing a cover 4 look here. It is going to be a run play and has some space to go. There's a flag down in the backfield, and Wyatt Johnson thinks he got held, I believe.
Yeah, he did. Big 79 for Strafford there. I believe that just rode him down and kind of horse-collared him down there, as you can see on the replay here. What a deal.
Number 11, I know, is one of the guys the coaching staff was most concerned with there on Strafford. And, again, we've heard Coach Merrifield, Coach Beard talk about it. So far this season, all you have is 1 game of film to look at in a jamboree. And their obvious hold there on Strafford. And number 11, Dakota Ames, a guy that they were very, very concerned about, but he's quiet. Been an afterthought almost offensively for Strafford.
And I wonder, watching this ball game, is that because of how successfully they've been in the passing game?
We've had 2 touchdowns, 1 from each team. Here in the third quarter, we're under 2 minutes to play. Ava trailing 21-14, and so we've seen earlier Ava have a big penalty that stymied a drive. Will this holding on Strafford do the same to them? It's now 1st down and 20. Ball on the Indian 45-yard line. Strafford rolling right to left here on your radio dial. Glad you're with us this Friday night on the 92.1 FM and KKOZ.com. Edelstein has to go down low to pick it up. Boy, no pass rush really, and throws a little out pattern, and it's Isaac Bird on the catch. And that time was not just a quick step and a throw.
And Biggs, hopefully a positive movement there. As Edelstein was not able to go look down the field, he had to check down there on that play. That's the first time all night, outside of a little screen pattern pass, that he's checked down.
I'm telling you, spoke about it there just a few minutes ago. Coach Merrifield, Coach Baird, they're probably showing some looks and things right now that, quite frankly, they were saving for next week. And right now, you got to win the football game. So we're seeing some different coverage looks now from the Bears and some different plays offensively. Edelstein back to pass. Bears bring pressure. Carter Mahan there. He gets the sack. Luke Little helps them as well. And Ava makes a big, big play when they desperately needed it.
This is going to be 3rd and a lot right now and Carter Mahon, woof,
blitzing up the middle, and he spun him around, and Luke Little finished him off.
And
huge play made there by the Bears senior.
Big D, I will say, unofficially here, as I've not kept it, I believe that's the first pressure we've had. Hurry, rush, sack, whatever you want to call it,
Really, there
on Strafford.
One time earlier where I believe Tidwell rushed around the outside and forced Edelstein to step up in the pocket and kind of had the old turf monster trip him up. But that true, like you just said, in-your-face pressure brought an extra guy or two and gets the play made. And it is 3rd and 33. And heaven help us if they throw a deep pass and catch it here. We're going to have a timeout. Nope, it's the end of the 3rd quarter. Ava starting to get fired up a little bit, crawling back into it. We go to quarter number 4. Strafford 21, Ava Bears 14.
It's J&L Tire, the folks that want to be your tire provider here in Cos Country. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Open on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2.
This is Jason at J&L Tire. If you need new and used tires, come see us and check out our prices. Different brands, different sizes. We got you covered at J&L Tire.
683-1551. 683-1551 for J&L Tire, located on the south side of town off South Jefferson. It's Ava Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement and hardware supplies. Offering a huge selection of interior and exterior paint, plumbing, heating, and electrical supplies, power tools, lawn and garden products, and much, much more. Our staff has the experience and knowledge to answer any of your questions about our products or your home improvement needs at Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Centers, where we stop to shop.
What did Cooper just text us a mere 4 minutes ago?
What presence he has from watching on TDH Media to say that Carter Mahan was going to make a big play defensively, and then it happened.
There we go. It is 3rd and a long while. Wide receiver screen and over through the hands of Isaac Bird. And they had, I think, a little double pass drawn up right there.
I believe you're exactly right, Dick. That's what I was anticipating, just what I was seeing there. He was definitely throwing that laterally.
This would be, as Doc Hall telling us, first time in over more than a decade. Strafford, that's what they're trying to do, get their first win over the Ava Bears in a long while, more than a decade. Cons Radio, best radio in the Ozarks, and TDH Media bringing you a good one here. And we are in the 4th quarter. Obvious punting situation here at 4th and 33. And for the Bears, Grady Goff standing at about the 40-yard line. And I think I might back up 5 or 10 more yards. Boise's shown he's got quite a foot on him.
And a pretty ball, too. He has punted 2 times for 9 spirals. We're going to have a penalty here, moving Strafford back. Or maybe they set the ball down in the wrong spot. I don't know.
Well, marker guy's moving back. Maybe too many men in the huddle. I don't know. We'll take the extra 5. And so Goff standing where it is 4th and a long, long while. Oh, okay. It was a lateral because the throw was behind the line of scrimmage, so fumble out of bounds there. That was a double pass play they were trying to have cooking there. Boise gets the snap. Kick is a low liner, not the high spirals that he's been doing. Ava's going to get good field position at midfield next. Ava looking for the tie. 11:50 left. Strafford leads 21-14.
Sports season means traveling home and away, town to town, ball game to ball game, and your one-stop shop for all your gasoline, diesel, and convenience store needs is Signal. Whether you need a quick snack, bite to eat, or to fuel up, Signal is the place to go. Make sure you have your Signal Rewards card with you and earn rewards for purchases that you are going to make anyway. That's Signal Food Stores, Scribner Oil, proud to support local athletics.
About to find out what we're made of here. Ava with the ball back and a chance to tie right around midfield. It is a counter play to Goss. Not much room, but does drag a couple of Strafford Indians into Strafford territory. Dakota Ames, again, another tackle there for Strafford. And Ava will do a little modified huddle here as everybody looks over the sideline, gets the play from the wristband. Under 11.5 minutes to play. 21-14 is the Strafford lead. Under center is Stout. Man in motion is Goss. And handoff to the dive back Tidwell. And there's some good movement up front. Carter Mahan, Keegan Evans, Brant Nelson getting a little extra running room there. And what have we said the first couple of weeks? And it's true for every game in this Flexbone Air of Ava offense. Those 1, 2, and 3 yard runs in the first and second quarters start becoming more chunkier as we get, and now you have a manageable 3rd and 3.
And that was a 6-yard carry, and that's really the first time that little fullback dive has gotten that type of yardage all night.
I bet that's the longest run of Tidwell's tonight. Big 3rd and 3. Strafford fans making noise. Another handoff to the fullback, and looks like a first down. Needed to get to the 40, and looks like got to the 39. And move those chains, the Flexbone. Hey. What was the old Bone saying, like Novocaine, give it time?
Works every time.
And Ava's starting now to produce some yardage and get first downs from the fullback dive. Let those big guys move up front. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Mark it at the 39. And in motion is Goss. It'll be another veer play to the fullback and just a couple of here.
And well for 2 there.
And it'll be under 10 minutes now.
And you know, this is what you like about this offense when it gets rolling. Can burn large chunks of time off the clock. I know we're down right now, but we are driving. And you feel like the confidence on the team right now, or on the field, is there.
And what if we made the comment at halftime earlier? Best defense could be the Ava offense staying out on the field. So we take a good clock-consuming drive right now as we're getting past 9 o'clock, getting to the nitty-gritty here on Week 2 Friday Night Football. Cause Radio, TDH Media, don't you go anywhere. 2nd down and long. Man in motion is Goss. Stout will go back to pass. He's under pressure. Rolls out to his right, sprinting, looking for someone, has nowhere to go, and he is sacked in the backfield. And Rocky looks like all the pass pattern heading to the left side of the field, and the pressure forcing Stout to escape the right. And receivers don't get the head turn around quick enough. The old scramble drill, they call that, when you see the quarterback.
Ashton's got to know, he's got to have some pocket presence here to know, hey, I'm outside of the pocket. I say that as I'm watching the replay. It's kind of hard for him to have tossed that into the bleachers. But
and of course, got a gamer mentality there in Stout, thinking you can get positive gains with it.
Been there, done that.
Sometimes you throw it in the stands.
Sometimes that closes in on you a little faster than you thought.
3rd down, big play. It is a give to the fullback and not much room, and gets close to the 40, which was near the original line of scrimmage, but now you got a 4th down and about 10, and decision time here for the Bears. As still a lot of time, 8:15 on the clock. Ball right about is at the 41.
42 right now. Actually, the 38, as they gave him about 4 yards on that carry. So 4th and 10. Bears look to punt.
It is a punting formation. Man, had some momentum there. Tidwell will kick it away. Woof. Low liner on the track. And Tyson probably wishing he had a mulligan on that one as well. But the punt does get down. And they're going to mark at the 26. Ooh, man, just a punt of about 14 yards. So not what you were hoping for there on trying to pin Strafford back deep. And the Indians will have it 1st and 10 now. So it is Big time for the defense here to try to get a stop, get the offense the ball back. We're under 8 minutes to play in the ball game.
Going to have to do some stops right now. And see, defensively up front, the Bears are going to have to get something going.
Indians trying to knock off the state-ranked Bears. Sprint out play towards the right. Edelstein wanting to let it fly. Dixon there, and he's got the interception. The first time Edelstein underthrown a ball all night. Dixon gets the catch, interception, turnover. Ava will have it 1st and 10 next. 7:43 to play. Bears 14, Indians 21.
Missouri Ozarks Community Health Clinic in Ava is pleased to welcome Dr. Anna Bowden as a dentist in the Ava Clinic. Dr. Bowden available to see patients in the Ava Dental Clinic Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Friday from 8 until 5 o'clock. Call us at the clinic and make an appointment with Dr. Anna Bowden, our new dentist at Missouri Ozarks Community Health. Our clinic phone number, 417-683-5739.
Dr. Valentine's sophisticated stat sheets are getting a little chaotic here late in the game.
The documents are laid on the ground here. I don't know what's heads or tails, Big.
All I know is we've got a good one. We got a timeout on the field. Don't you think about changing that channel or dial. We have 7:43 left. Ava 14, Strafford 21.
Jacob Tidwell of Tidwell Tree Service is proud to support the Ava Bears. And if you need tree work of any kind over the fall and winter seasons, Tidwell Tree Service is here to serve you. Fully insured professional work in a timely manner. Call Jacob Tidwell today at 543-4874. That's 543-4874. And a special shout out to Tyson Tidwell from Jacob and the crew at Tidwell Tree Service.
Folks, fully honest here, Ryland Dixon in the secondary. He's had a pretty tough night tonight, but right there, play of the game on defense with that interception to give Ava the ball back. Whole playbook open and available here. 7:43 left, down one score. It'll be a handoff to Dixon, and man, immediately in the backfield is the Indians. That's Riker Venastel. I had to butcher that last name, but sorry. And that play just had no chance from the get-go. And they got 80 down as a down lineman. And, folks, there's been too many times tonight that Strafford has been immediately in that backfield quicker than a hiccup right there.
-4 on that carry for Dixon.
Second down and 14. It will be a give to the fullback and a nice little room to run there, going over the right guard, right tackle that time. Tidwell gets it to about the 38-yard line, and it'll be 3rd down and 9. And right now, Coach Merrifield looking at the play sheet, things that he was probably saving for weeks 3 and 4. Coming out now. We got to get the W, and we got to whistle a timeout. We got a wet ball, maybe.
Hey, ball man, here we go.
And I tell you what, for as much rain as we've seen in Douglas County today, I thought everyone was preparing. I had umbrella packs. I had raincoat, rain boots.
You know what shocks me when I hear that, Biggs? Knowing 18-year-old Biggs, to hear the proactive nature of decision-making there, I'm astounded.
I was prepared. Joe, you would have been proud. I brought everything. And then as soon as I get on Highway 125, the sun shows up, the skies are clear, and the field
it held up well.
Really has been okay from all the rain we've seen in Douglas County today. 3rd down and just nowhere to go up the middle, and it's now going to be 4th and long from the 39.
Plus, I'm going to give him about 2 yards to Stout on that. Well, never mind. That was Tidwell going through there.
And looks like punting formation is about to be deployed. And
really testing the defense right now. Clock running with only 5:55 left here in the 4th. Is this that time where we see the latitude of the punter?
And Tidwell, nope, he will kick it away. Got a nice angle on it and a great bounce. Fielded at about the 12. Full head of steam now for Mullins, and look out, and a tackle made there by Luke Little. Strafford will have it 1st and 10 from their own 39 next.
Hi, everyone. This is Tammy Barrett at Tammy Barrett Realty. And if you're getting ready to sell your home or buy a home, please give us a call. We would love to help you at any time. Or even if you're just wanting information about the whole loan process, we can help you with that also. Our number is 417-349-1981. Thank you.
All right, it will be 1st and 10. Can the Ava defense get us the ball back again?
The last time we said that, Biggs, we got the big play. So let's see.
The Ava's defense has twice now given the Bear offense the ball back, and there the D-line, great surge. Luke Little, Carter Mahan, and another Bear down in there making the play and the tackle. And Breeding once again. Boy, Breeding, Mahan, Luke Little, there when they run the ball. Those guys have been there to make the stop.
Well, and Biggs, I wonder right now. This is an offense that has struggled with kind of short yardage run game. I'm just curious how they're going to try to run the clock right now. Top pass, that's kind of tough.
Strafford wants to go hurry up. They want to fling the ball around, but now trying to protect the lead and use the clock as an ally. As play clock now, it's at 15, and you're going to see Edelstein let it tick down a lot further as we are under 5 to play here in Strafford. Ava Bears St. Ranks trying to pull off a comeback here. Back to pass. They have a man deep, and just through the arms of Isaac Bird, who got loose again on the far sideline. And, that was close. Man, I tell you, the cornerbacks and secondary from the Ava Bears are not going to have a fun time with Coach Garrett Beard
Saturday morning
in the film room.
Saturday morning film or Sunday afternoon film, whichever one, they are going to get some conversations about that.
We got Keegan Evans getting checked out by the trainers right now here along the sideline. So here we go, 3rd down, big play. Ava needs a stop, and he fell. A.K. Rail fell. They were trying an out pattern or a comeback route to the near sideline and lost his footing. 4th down punting situation. I tell you what, the Ava Bear defense, we've been on them pretty hard here, especially the pass defense. But 3 times now here in the second half, when Ava got the game back to a 1-score game, defense has given the offense an opportunity here.
Well, and Biggs, unless they rattle off a fake punt or something here, exactly what we talked about. This offense is not cheered for burning clock. They throw the last 3 possessions, or 2 times they have the ball there.
That's a 3 and out that the Ava defense desperately needed. So
4:26, a lot of time left here for the Bears to make some action.
Yeah, don't have to go and hurry up yet. Kicked a little bit of a wobbler, and Goss will wisely just let it be touchdown. 29-yard line. Ava Bears have the ball next. 4:17 left. Don't go anywhere. Ava's down by 7.
Free checking with an instant debit card and full-service mobile app? That's what you get at Progressive Ozark Bank, Mansfield's locally owned community bank. Free checking that's really free, a debit card the same day, and industry-leading online and mobile banking with free mobile deposit. Open your free Progressive Ozark Bank account at the Mansfield branch or go online to progressiveozarkbank.com on your phone or computer. Progressive Ozark Bank, where people matter, here to stay. FDIC insured equal housing lender.
Ava offense back on the field. See Eric Harrow in on the O-line. Hand off to the fullback. And just about 2 or 3, and feels like that's been pretty much the average tonight. As those big running lanes that Hunter Adams last year went through all the time, not there tonight. And folks, I mean, it's nothing on our fullbacks really tonight. We're just not getting much of a push up front, it seems.
3:51, clock's running.
Bears trying to get a little bit more tempo about him now. Man in motion is Goss. We're going to pitch it to him. Goss cuts it up, makes the man miss, gets to a 1st down right across the 40, and mark him about the 41. Now, high school football, if the clock operator is being honest and doing their job correctly, that will stop the clock until the chain gang gets reset.
They're not huddling up right now. They're a little home cooking. Ball place now. Clock running off about 4 seconds, 5 seconds.
So here we go. The Ava offense trying to get a little bit more urgency here. Under 3.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Ava needs a touchdown. And a handoff. No, Stout will keep it. Looking for somewhere to go. Gets spun around after a short gain. And, boy, they're just tough sledding up the middle. Not a whole lot of places for the fullbacks or Stout to go here. We are under 3 minutes now in this football game.
Big, do we look to see something a little bit tricky here at any point in time on a second down or a third down?
I would almost expect it. Here's a pitch to Dixon, trying to get the angle up top. Gets a nice block, cuts inside of it, now bounces out, has a first down, and is in Strafford territory. Dixon on the carry, first down yardage in Strafford territory, 2:39 on the clock. It will stop. Well, those Strafford chain gang guys, they're hustling pretty quick right now. Trying to get it set up. Referee motions to get the clock started. We are at 2:34 and counting. It is a 7-point ball game. Ava trying to get win number 2 here. The Strafford Indians being a very worthy and difficult opponent on this Friday on their home field. Hand off to the fullback, and Tidwell will cross the 45 into about the 43. And RV, this is your last chance on offense right now. Too much time has moved off. Ava's got to make it happen on this possession. Clock still running. We're at 2:03 on the clock. Keegan Evans will come in. Eric Harrow off. And that's just kind of eating more time right now. 1:52 on the clock. Late fourth quarter. Got a nail-biter here. Oh, bobbled snap, and Stout just has to go down and stay on top of it. And will Ava call timeout to try to get their best play in here? And they do. 1:46 left. A huge third down incoming. Ava trails Strafford 21-14.
MS Propane, providing you with quality propane services, including the best customer support, guaranteed gas year-round, and competitive pricing for both commercial and residential. At MS Propane, our mission is to be your propane suppliers for life. Locally owned and operated, MS Propane is the hometown company you can trust for safe, reliable, clean, and affordable propane services. Serving most of Cause Country with locations in Ava, Fairgrove, Rogersville, and Kimberley City. MS Propane. Quality, excellence, reliability.
Saying goodbye to a loved one. You want it to be special, wrapped in care, and provide comfort to those who remain. I'm Tony Clinking Bear Van Dyne, and at Clinking Bear Funeral Home, we've been helping those we know and love say goodbye with honor and dignity for over 100 years. We are here to serve you and your family.
1:46 left. It is crunch time in Strafford, Missouri. Ava Bears, you got to go back a few years to find a Week 2 loss. Ranked number 7 in the state in Class 2, their first game without Hunter Adams. And Strafford, I don't know what happened with Liberty last week, but this Strafford team looks pretty salty to me. 3rd and long. Need about 7 for a first down. It will be a ball's on the ground. Oh, no. Strafford falls on it. Confusion in the backfield. The ball hits the ground. And disaster here.
Well, Biggs, it looked like that was a blown play there. Ashton Stout thought something was coming through.
Number 31, Wells, is literally tackling Stout as he's trying to hand off the ball. And miscommunication there in the mesh point. Tidwell in that fullback spot. Doesn't think he's getting the ball. He's going on upward. And that, my friends, really, really hurts and will make it nearly impossible for the Bears to pull this off now.
Yeah, 22nd play clock. Not saying it can't happen, but it will be challenging. Bears do have timeouts left. I believe 1 or 2 at least.
Strafford will take a timeout. 1:39 left. Ava down. 21-14.
One of the best places to work, working with the edge of technology folks at Emerson Climate Technologies. The AVA plan. Great wages, benefits, work environment, and always pushing the edge of technologies. Just like the AVA Bears, pushing the edge of victories. Emerson Climate Technologies. When you're finished with your high school career, come to work with us at Emerson Climate Technologies.
We have just 1:39 left, and we think 2 timeouts remaining. If there's 2 timeouts, you got a chance. If we just have 1 left, we're in trouble. Very, very, very difficult. Now, Strafford, they don't have an under center play, but they will line up here in this pistol-like formation. And look at the overload to the right side. Snap, handoff to the up back, and he's got room. He's getting loose, tackled at the 45, just short. About 3 yards of first down. Timeout. Ava will use the timeouts. 1:28 left. Still Indians 21, Ava 14.
Hi, this is Wes Davis from Town & Country Bank. We don't just have branches, we have roots. Roots that run deep throughout the communities we serve. That is why so many people continue to trust us for all of their agricultural business needs. Whether you are in the market for a farm or the cattle and equipment to work it, Town & Country Bank has a financial solution. Stop by one of our area locations and visit with our friendly team to find the right solution for your banking needs. Town & Country Bank, smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 1975714.
We're proud of our kids, our teachers, our bus drivers, all those involved on the Ava School campus. The Ava School system, doing our best to teach our young people what they'll need in life, and at the same time, encouraging them to do the right thing. The Ava Schools, saluting the Ava Bears in all sporting and academic activities.
Now we still have an Impressions Floral Player of the Game, Ava RX postgame show. There's a tackle deep in the backfield. Ava will call their final timeout. Coach Merrifield about ran out there. Official didn't hear it in time. 1:20 left now. So if Ava gets a third down stop, could potentially get the ball back. So the final timeout used. There's 1:20 on the clock. Now here I'm asking you to be mathematician. Neighborhood of 35-ish seconds possible there.
Yeah, it's going to be third down. Got another time. Play clock running down, another 25 to 35 seconds. Yeah, Biggs, I'd say you're probably about right.
Well, here we will have the third down play next. 21-14 our score.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo, and duck, duck, goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it is so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent David Cody will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent David Cody in Ava at 683-4141. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Jet sweep in the backfield. Grady Goss with a huge play for a huge loss as they run the jet sweep here to the near side RV, and Grady Goss, boy,
like a man possessed there.
Kamikaze style, just flying in there and making that tackle deep in the backfield. And so time now at 1 minute on the clock. Play clock is at 33. And boy, I feel like the play clock did not start as quickly as it should have. It is going to be just about 20 seconds left. Is all Ava's going to get. Boy, if you got a punt block here in your arsenal,
this is the time to run it.
This is the time to run it. 35 seconds on the clock, 10 seconds on the play clock. Well, I feel like that play clock did not get started as soon as it should. And ball snapped back. We got whistles everywhere as Ava was trying to get a punt block on. I'm going to believe Strafford took a timeout. We will take one, too. 26 seconds left. Needing a miracle. Down 21-14.
Whether it's personal injury, car accidents, criminal defense, and no matter if the case is large or small, Christopher J. Swaddish, attorney at law, would be honored to represent you. You can visit with the Ava office, 200 East Washington, or you can call 683-2987, or even visit the website, www.swaddish.com.
It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava, the name you know and the people you can trust when it comes to auto body repair services.
Well, RV, it is looking grim. But I remember Andy Reid telling Patrick Mahomes with 13 seconds left last year, when things are grim, be the Grim Reaper.
There you go.
We need a punt block here. Now, Strafford, look at him, widened a couple guys out, so Ava's got to respect it and see if we can't fire off the edge and get a block. Ava, bad snap, ball's on the ground, tackle in the backfield. Ava's got some life here, sports fans. 22 seconds left. They botch the punt snap. The Grim Reaper, is he here? My goodness. Did that just happen?
Now, the Bears have, what do you say, 22 seconds left.
Gotta have a touchdown. You're not running the fullback dive anymore, I'll tell you that. And you've got to be airing it out and some of your best stuff right here. Ball's on the 27-yard line. Do you believe in miracles? Here we go. Man in motion is Dixon. We had movement along the front line of Strafford.
Here we go.
Now, are they going to call it? Now, everyone's pointing. Ava's pointing to Strafford. Strafford's pointing to Ava. RV, what do you think?
There you go. Encroachment is what they're going to call. They're going to give us 5 there.
5 free yards. That gets it close to the 20-yard line. And, folks, you got 20-yard pass plays in the arsenal here. So we got a chance here. 22 seconds left. Man in motion is Dixon. Pitch it to Dixon. To Hunter Hall. Back to Stout. Throw it to Dixon. And Dixon makes a guy miss, gets close out of bounds, and he did the same play they began the Buffalo one with last week. The double reverse flea flicker pass. Now it runs 10 seconds off the clock, and Ava gets inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line. Woo! Check your pulse.
12 seconds. I'm going to say a quick play here. If they do something, they're going to have to snap it.
Yeah, need a spike real quick.
Yeah.
So could potentially have 2 plays. My goodness, the adrenaline's running now. Stout back to throw. He's under pressure and sacked, and that will end it. Disaster. 3 seconds left, and the miracle doesn't happen. Coming off the edge for Strafford, Elliott Goings, number 88. Stout, not much of a chance. And this one is over. Ava has lost here on the road at Strafford. Final score, 21-14.
It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava, the name you know and the people you can trust when it comes to auto body repair services. Have you lost your keys in the car? Or maybe you need a tow? Well, we've got you covered anytime, day or night. Give us a call at 683-4609. It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava. We're there when you need us, and we're proud to support the Ava Bears.
Well, folks, what we're going to do, we're getting into the Ava RX Pharmacy post-game report. And what's going to happen, we're going to take a break, do a post-game wrap, and then we will have our Coach Casey Merrifield Coaches Show. Don't know that we're going to get any players up here tonight because, folks, there's probably going to be some tough love going on in the Ava huddle here after this one. So do a post-game wrap. We'll give Dr. Valentine some time to get some numbers up. Stay with us here, Cause Radio going into post-game coverage right now here as losing a heartbreaker. Final score, 21-14.
Accounting for, keeping track of. Good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319. In Ava, Missouri, hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn.
The best selection of appliances and home furnishings. It's Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances. Great prices on top brands. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, whether it's your kitchen, laundry room, bedroom, living room. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, 683-3424. That's 683-3424, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance.
At Rick's Roofing, we have expanded our business. We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway, building houses or shop pads, backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling, free quotes. And of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Now's the time to get a great deal on proven Kubota farming equipment. Tractors that are adaptable and versatile, hay tools that are backed by a 2-year warranty, and durable sidekick utility vehicles and SSV skid steers. The Kubota agricultural lineup is built right, built ready. Get Kubota hay tools for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months. Now through September 30th. Go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Head on over to Edgewood Harper Farm Equipment located in Mountain Grove, your local Kubota dealer.
Hi, folks. This is Jay Loveland of Jay Loveland Auto Sales, and I'd like to invite you all to our new setup in Mountain Grove. We have a great inventory of affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs, conveniently located right next to Walmart and Burger King. Find us also online at jlovelandautosales.com or 417-349-4444. And remember, at J. Loveland Auto Sales, we always do the right thing.
Shock, bewilderment, any other term you want to use like that. That's what Ava Bear Nation is feeling right now after being defeated by a final score of 21-14 against the Strafford Indians. Strafford offense had playmakers all over, and the Ava offense with an opportunity late, but just could not find a way to protect the quarterback long enough to give him a chance to make a throw to the end zone. Recap for you, A.K. Real, boy, is he the real deal for the Strafford offense. He gets the scoring started for the Indians on a 23-yard touchdown pass reception from quarterback Jordan Edelstein, who was brilliant tonight for Strafford to take a 7-0 lead early first quarter. 13 seconds left in the first. Ava ties it up. A very gritty and determined run by Ashton Stout, 14-yard quarterback keeper, to tie us up 7-7. Then in the second quarter, A.K. Real strikes again, this time from 20 yards out. The pass from Edelstein to Real gives Strafford a 14-7 lead. Right before the half, Ava attempts a 37-yard field goal, but it is blocked. The defensive line for Strafford did a number on our boys up front tonight, and that was just one example of it. So we go in the locker room, 14-7, Strafford leads the half. In the third quarter, Ava pins Strafford back deep at their own 6-yard line, but one big 40-yard pass play then set up a Wells 50-yard run, one of the few times Strafford burned us on the run tonight. That made it a 21-7 lead For Strafford, things were not looking good, but then the Ava offense gets set up with their own trick pass, a 40-yard pass play from Ryland Dixon, the A-back, to Thomas Merritt, the receiver, got Ava down inside the red zone, and then Tyson Tidwell would punch it in from 2 yards out to make it 21-14. We then go to the fourth quarter. Ava defense makes some adjustments, did their job. They make 3 stops in a row to give Ava offense the ball back, but Ava unable to capitalize. Then it looked like after a fumble that the game was over, but the Ava defense forces a 3-and-out, only 25 seconds on the clock, and Strafford muffs the punt, and Ava then would have it, and all of a sudden there's life and a chance. The final play of the game comes with 12 seconds left. Ava had it at the Strafford 16, but Ashton Stout, no time to make a throw towards the end zone. He was sacked, and the clock ran out. Final score, 21-14. First win for Strafford football in more than a decade against the Bears. Bears probably will lose that state ranking they had and now have some wounds to lick heading into the big showdown, Ava Mountain Grove, next Friday. Our players of the game brought to you by Impressions Floral. Offensively, Thomas Merritt, the big catch, 40 yards, that kind of gave Ava the spark that they needed to get back into it. And then defensively, Carter Mahan called his name a ton tonight, had a ton of tackles for the Ava defense. So our offensive and defensive players of the games, Thomas Merritt and Carter Mahan. Doesn't go our way tonight, and a lot of shock going on through Ava Bear Nation, and got to regroup in a hurry because the state-ranked Panthers come to Sylvie Field next Friday for the Ava home opener. Final score, 21-14. For Dr. Rocky Valentine, I'm Tyler Watterson for Cause Sports.